Alrighty. I think this is working. Hopefully. Whew. I'll wait for you guys to give me some confirmation before I start. I start waffling and shit. Chat, you guys just let me know when you can hear me. Man, this feels weird. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Alrighty. Audio's good. Cool. The background music too loud? Anything you guys need me to tweak before I just start chilling? If not, happy Thursday. Hope y'all are having a good Thursday. Up until about 15 minutes ago, I would say I was too. I got really nervous when I was about to start stream though. Yeah, so if everything's working, I think I could say that my Thursday is going pretty well. So what's up to everybody? What's up? So I'm seeing some names I recognize. Jerome Simmons, Cloak, Liv, Neko. Okay. I'm seeing some Cameron Woods. I'm seeing some recognizable names in the chat. Leo, what's up to y'all? Today's possibly the worst day ever. Hey, bro. I'm praying it gets better for you. It's Friday where you're at? That's sick. Fridays are always nice. Okay, so I think it's safe to say that it's been a while. It has been a minute since I last streamed. I think the last stream I did was a JJK character design tier list, and that was a while ago with Liv and Tessero. So that was fun. And, recently I decided I wanted to kind of get back into streaming. I think it's pretty fun. So, I kind of wanted to just get back into it. And I wanted to start off pretty simple. But I do hope that, if you guys kind of enjoy the streams, you enjoy the vibes or whatever. I know I want to like streaming. Then I'll make this something that I do a little bit more regular. Stream nerves are real. Oh, yeah, 100%. Stream nerves are definitely real. Because I couldn't get anything done because I was just worried about stream and it being properly set up. So yeah, it was pretty rough. Yeah, you can't hear the background music. I can turn that up a little bit for you. Hold on. Okay, let me know if you can hear it like that. All right, bro, you are getting annoying, so I'll put you in timeout. And there you go. Cool. I missed that one, but I'm here now. You love to see it. Yeah, so today, if the title didn't give it away and the thumbnail really didn't give it away, the main thing we're going to be going over today is going to be new gen and ongoing manga. I put new gen in quotations in the title just because I'm well aware that new gen manga and including My Hero Academia and Black Clover is crazy. So I'll explain kind of what the criteria is for a new gen in a second. Let's see. Jerome Simmons, thank you for the 35. 1:30 a.m. Friday morning. No work today, so this stream is perfect for me. Oh, you love to see it. That's nice. Good man. I appreciate you for the 35. You always be coming through. I appreciate that too. Yeah. I think the Blue Look anime has good animation. I feel like you were a little harsh, but I agree with everything else. I'm gonna stay anime only. Anime only is cool. I kind of I definitely have had very harsh opinions on the Blue Look anime before. I'll say my video, I feel like obviously is pretty fair. Or else I wouldn't have put out the video in the first place. But yeah, I think it's fair to want to say anime only with something. I kind of have of the opinion that if you're going to prefer anime just generally, the Blue Lock anime isn't so atrocious that you shouldn't watch it. A lot of it comes down to preference, obviously, but I do think that the Blue Lock manga is a better manga than the Blue Lock anime is an anime, if that makes sense, right? Comparing them within their respective mediums, I rate Blue Lock's manga a lot higher than I do its anime, but that's not really that big of a deal. Yo, what up, hello? What up, Mikey? What up? Yeah, we're gonna be chilling for a little bit. I just want to let people get in here, because I'm going to be inviting some people. If you guys are, fans of the podcast, or you've just been around any streams for a little bit, you may know these people. I'm gonna be bringing on Liv, otherwise known as the Kogane, and Tessero, otherwise known as a bum. Those are two homies of mine, and they have read or watched a lot of the series that I want to talk about today. So I wanted to have them on. It's going to be a little fun conversation. We always go back and forth with each other, so I think you're going to get some arguments, but they're going to be fun arguments, I think, as long as you guys are on my side. But yeah, so anyways, when it comes to like the best new gen manga, I guess I didn't put it in quotes in the title. That's funny, but I meant to put it in quotes in the title because like new gen, I'm using it pretty loosely. And like, for example, right, My Hero Academia is like 8 years old. It's almost a decade old, which is one, just crazy to think, but two, it means that it doesn't really have a right to be called new in the same way that like Kaiju number 8, Trojan X, Dawn to Dawn, series like that. Those series are new. Those series are really, really new gen manga. But it's sort of like, excuse me, but it's sort of, this is sort of encompassing for newer, series that are kind of ongoing. So you can think like My Hero Academia, Black Clover, because when you really think about it, even JJK is not all that new of a series. It's 5 years old. Like the manga started in 2018, which even puts that kind of into like a little bit of question when you're talking about newer series. So it's definitely something that I think it's kind of just for the sake of conversation and being a little bit more all-encompassing with series. We're going to be talking about kind of more ongoing series, and I'll give you guys the list in a little bit. But then we could talk about how like the exclusively new manga stack up to each other, and I think that would be a fun conversation as well. M3D, thank you for the $2. Best manga will be the Hikari spinoff, to be honest. Ayo, is that a Hikari spinoff? Hello? Please tell me we're not getting that. Gege, we do not need that, bro. Don't lock out, bro. Lock out. We do not need that for real. Also, Jerome Simmons, thank you for the 35. No creams. I mean, there's 2 reasons for that. 3 reasons for that. 1, I don't like the guy. That's a joke, by the way. 2, I talk to Creams on the stream for the podcast once every week, right? You guys are getting enough Ronin Creams interaction, right? You guys are getting enough of that dynamic duo, if you will. I want to mix it up. And the third thing is kind of like the biggest thing. Creams hasn't read or watched that many series. So, like, just going off some of the lists, right? Like series that we want to cover, right? He hasn't read Boruto. He hasn't read Hell's Paradise. Call of the Night. Sakamoto Days he's not caught up with. I don't think he's caught up with Dawn to Dawn. I don't think he's caught up with Spy Family. He doesn't know about Demon Slayer. He doesn't know about a lot of the series that you'd kind of need to know about to have this conversation. So a mix of a lot of things, but you know, Kareem just wasn't the right fit for this stream. I'm sure we'll get him on for something. Maybe if I make fun of Black Clover, I'll have him like sit there in the corner or something like that. But yeah, 1 Creams a week is enough for me. Yeah, bro. Like, to be honest, I'd be willing to take more Creams content if he made videos, bro. But yeah. Let's see. In my opinion, I think JJK is good for the new generation. Maybe. I think it's fair to include it. It's just like the point I'm making is just like a lot of the series that we say are new gen aren't really all that new anymore. That's all it is. Let's see. But yeah, gonna chill a little bit. Tessera and Liv are going to join in about 20 minutes. But yeah, so chat, I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna run down the list real quick for you guys. Let me know if there are some series that I didn't put down that I could add. So the quick rundown is Jujutsu Kaisen, Blue Lock, Hell's Paradise, Chainsaw Man, Call of the Night, Sakamoto Days, Dawn to Dawn, Spy Family, Trojan X, My Hero Academia, Black Clover, Demon Slayer, Kaiju number 8, Oshinoko, Undead Unluck, Mashal, Boruto, and Mission Yozakura Family, just for my own satisfaction. I know nobody's gonna really fight for that one except me, maybe. If there are some other series that you want added on here, I definitely can put them up here. All of these have at least one of us having read it. So, like, for example, not all of us have seen every single series up here, but at least one of us will be able to talk about it for a little bit and kind of explain why we think it has a case, why we think it doesn't, things like that. Yeah. Let's see. Question, do you prefer manhwa or manga? Manga, typically. I don't really have, like, a thing against manhwa at all. Like, even though I prefer manga, I'll say, like, I'm pretty even keeled towards both. I think I just read more manga on like a drastic scale, so I'm more likely to enjoy manga, if that makes sense, right? If I read 1,000 manga versus, like, 10 manhwa, I'm probably gonna find a lot more manga than I enjoy than manhwa. Although some of the manhwa that I have read are really good. So, I do want to say that. Mob Psycho 100. Yeah, I could put that on there for sure. I never read the manga, so like it just didn't register. But yeah, Mob Psycho is definitely a really good one. So thank you for the $2, CJ, and thank you for the suggestion. I'm actually gonna put that on the list right now. Let's see. So let's put Mob Psycho 100 up here. That's actually a really good one. Thanks. Let's see. Alex Chagoya, thank you for the 5. Do you think the appeal of Hell's Paradise is unique compared to other new gen manga? Because compared to them, I never got invested. So I guess I'd ask for a clarifying question. 1, did you not get invested in other new gen manga, but you did in Hell's Paradise, or vice versa? Either way, I do think that there is not particularly like a super unique appeal, but I do think that they provide slightly different things. I think with Hell's Paradise, you're going to get a smaller cast, you're going to get a smaller scope, but you're going to get a lot more consistency with that cast. Like I've gone on record saying with Mast on his channel that I think Hell's Paradise has a pound for pound better like cast of characters than a lot of manga that are going on right now. Even manga that I like a lot, like than Jujutsu Kaisen is a pretty good example. Because I just think Hell's Paradise keeps it really small and really compact. So basically every character that we're introduced to that we get a name for, you can expect to get something from. Obviously, there are going to be exceptions. Not literally every character we see is going to be like that. There are some throwaways. But generally speaking, pound for pound, Hell's Paradise does have a better cast. It has a really good found family kind of feel to it. And, it also has an ending that is not absolutely tragic. So if you're not a fan of something like Chainsaw Man's ending or how a lot of people think JJK is going to end, then Hell's Paradise also has that. It's also finished at 127 chapters, so people kind of get to read the complete story, and it gets the benefit of being done. You get to look at it in completely in its totality, which I think does it a lot of good, for sure. Let's see real quick. Upsilon. Oh, familiar name as well. Thank you for the 5. I miss your what if stuff, but I'm happy you moved on. I appreciate that. I'm always happy when somebody liked the old channel but is able to they're able to move on just like I did. So yeah, I appreciate that. Hope you enjoy the content and glad you enjoyed the old stuff too. Soul Wiener. Now that's a throwback. What up, bro? Boruto best new gen low key. Listen, I'm gonna save what I have to say about Boruto for when Tessero and Liv come on here. Because 1, I think it's gonna be really funny. And 2, I think it's gonna be really funny. So yeah, I think that's gonna be something. Blue Luck is fire on reread, but maybe that's just because I speed. What the hell? What did I just have an aneurysm? Blue Luck is fire on a reread, but maybe that's because I speed read a bit on the first run. Yeah, that was the same thing for me. I was just talking to my brother the other day, right? And I was like, you know what's crazy? I've read Blue Lock at least 3 times, right? I remember the first read, I thought it was cool. Like, I saw it 7 out of 10. Nothing crazy. I read it the second time, I was like, damn, this is really kind of cool. It was like 7.5, right? I'm kind of warming up to you. And something about that third read, bro. Something about that third read just got me. Something about my brain chemistry just aligned with the read. And I just locked in. Like, immediately after that, I was like, oh, peak fiction. I don't know what it was. I didn't read that much, like that many more things. There weren't that many more chapters. I just read it and then it suddenly just clicked. It kind of suddenly just locked into my head. Yeah. Let's see. What manga do you prefer of the series and the thumbnails? Well, I'll say a couple of these are gonna be some pretty big ones to discuss. So I kind of want to save it. You are going to get into it, right? When I bring Liv and Tessero in here, trust me, we are definitely going to get into it. But yeah, just hold your horses a little bit there. Hey, Broken Ronin, love the vids, but I have a question. What do you think is the best of the Dark Trio? So since Chainsaw Man, JJK, and Hell's Paradise are all going to be considered the new gen manga here, you're going to get a very blatant answer of what I prefer to be like the Dark Trio, if you will. So I'm definitely gonna give you a pretty short answer to that, but it's something I kind of want to get through conversation. So it's gonna be chill. It's gonna be chill. Nice little conversation. So yeah. But yeah, what's good, AJ? What's good? I read the Blue Lock versus U20 like 5 times, bro. That's a damn good game. That's a really good game. bro. U20 is a good arc. You count Getchi Kuta's new gen on this list. It definitely qualifies for new gen. Unfortunately, I haven't read enough of it to really argue for it one way or another. I've only read 5 chapters, and that's not like out of disinterest or distaste or anything in particular. I just haven't gotten around to reading it. I don't know if any of you guys follow me on Twitter, but the other day I was like, I feel overwhelmed with how many series I want to read and or reread. So I recently just started to pick up One Piece, made a deal with a friend, said if he read Hajime no Ippo, I'd continue my One Piece reread, or not my One Piece reread, my One Piece read. So I've been going on with that. I tweeted out, right, I was like, it was funny. I was like, when I think about reading One Piece, wanting to reread Naruto, Bleach, Hajime no Ippo, and Haikyuu, and then it was just Jogo in Limitless Void. And it's just because there's so much shit I want to reread. There's so much shit like that I just want to like get back into or revisit. Naruto and Bleach are pretty big ones. I fear the man that I will become when I reread or rewatch Naruto, because I feel like I will be the most annoying Naruto fan on the planet, and more specifically, the most annoying Sasuke fan on the planet, bro. Like, I'm going to be annoying. If you're not a Sasuke fanatic, you're going to hate every word that comes out of my mouth during that Naruto reread. So I kind of want to prepare myself for when I don't really have much to do, or something I've been thinking about is streaming my reads of series, if that's something you guys would be interested in. I could do it with One Piece, or an eventual reread of something like Naruto, Bleach, Hajime no Ippo, Haikyuu, etc., etc. That's something I've definitely been considering. I kind of need to gauge your guys' opinion on that for sure, but it would be something that I'd like to do. Let's see. Come back to the Hidden Leaf. Liv, listen. I was about to slander you crazy. You like Boruto more than Naruto, all right? Get out of here. You don't get to claim the Hidden Leaf for real. Sasuke is trash. I should ban you, Sylvina. That's crazy. Sasuke supremacy. I should mod you. You're smart. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, what's up, Radman? What's up, Radman? I need you to hit me up on those rereads. Sasuke is generational. Bro, listen. See, I'm already locked in, bro. Like, Sasuke for me is already top 2 anime and manga characters, right? So, like, I feel like I already get it, but I know in my heart, in my soul, that once I reread Naruto, it's simply over for every other series in my heart, bro. It's over for every other series in my heart. I'm definitely gonna let you know, bro. I'm definitely gonna hit you up. It's gonna be public. I'm either gonna live tweet it or I'm gonna stream it for sure. But yeah, bro, like I said, like I already have Naruto at a 10, right? Hot take, whatever. I'm not about to sit here and argue with y'all about that right now. But I love Naruto, right? In spite of any of its faults or like any of its low points, I just really fucking love the series. It's just great, right? So I know that a reread can really make that series something that I maybe haven't even been able to look at it before, right? Because I've said this and I got jumped for it, but I was like, bro, Chainsaw Man initially, 6.5 out of 10 series, wasn't feeling it that much. One reread, oh my god, bro, 9 out of 10, really good. Like, there's something about a reread when you're really focused and paying attention and trying to, like, get everything that's going on in the manga. Something about that just makes that shit hit like crack, bro. And all I'm saying is if a 10 out of 10, if a 6.5 can go to a 9, I'm scared of what a 10 out of 10 is gonna do it. I'm scared what a 10 out of 10 is gonna do to me, bro. I'm thinking about some Sasuke moments, bro. And I'm like, nah, that's crazy. I'm thinking, and even like ignoring Sasuke being like my favorite character in Naruto, right? I'm just thinking about the series in general. And I'm like, bro, I'm scared for y'all. I'm scared for y'all, bro. I'm never gonna shut up. I'm never gonna shut up. This brother's a professional Sasuke meat writer, bro. Give me the badge already. Give me the badge. He gonna read everything after the Sasuke retrieval arc from the floor. Why do you love Naruto? I mean, I love it too. So, I mean, it's kind of a hard question to answer in super depth, but like the big thing is great characters, great story. Like, it's kind of the big thing. I think it also, so I'm someone that could get swayed very easily by one character. Like, one really well done character could take a series that would otherwise just be okay or even good to something that I think is spectacular. Like, for me, Code Geass is a pretty good example, right? I love Code Geass. And the I'd say like 70% of the reason I love Code Geass is because I think Lelouch is so fucking cool. Like, don't get me wrong, there are other elements of it, like Suzaku is another pretty big component of why I like Code Geass, but I would be lying if I said a majority of my, how do I say, what's the word I'm looking for, like my enjoyment or favoritism towards him, or favoritism towards the series comes from like anything but Lelouch. Majority of my enjoyment from it comes from Lelouch. So if you take Naruto and you give me Sasuke on top of getting like just an amazing series otherwise, I'm locked in, bro. I'm locked in. Let me promote this VD tab real quick. I'm not even doing my job as like a YouTuber, bro. Hold on. Let me lock in. I'm gonna read chat in a minute. And then it's almost gonna be time to bring Tessero and Liv in here. And then we're gonna be able to get right down to it. But real quick, let me type this up. Let's see. Come through to talk about new gen manga. Okay. Let's go. Let's cook. Link. Cool. Go. Post. There we go. All right. Cool. Let me catch up on chat real quick. This is the most I've heard you talk about Naruto in months. Tears in my eyes. Bro, listen, here's the thing. Like, I love Naruto, and it's just like, I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. There are a lot of series I don't talk about, but I love like more than you would expect considering the amount I talk about it, right? I'm pretty similar with Bleach, although I think I don't like Bleach as much as Naruto. I've also given Naruto a lot more of like my analytical mind than I have Bleach, you know what I mean? So there's that potential. I tend to really like series a lot when I go through and I try to understand why I like them. It kind of impacts that. But there are a lot of series I like that. I don't talk about Code Geass all that much. I love the hell out of Code Geass, bro. That just injected into my veins, bro. Haikyuu, I feel the same way. Kaguya-sama, I feel the same way. Tokyo Ghoul, I feel the same way. I feel that way about Grand Blue and Tomodachi Game 2. I just don't talk about them all that much. But that's gonna change though, because just this week I wrote up like 4 different scripts, none of them being about JJK, bro. I'm just about to start talking about shit. We just about to start throwing shit up, seeing if it goes in, bro. Yeah, I am caught up on Tomodachi Game. Tomodachi Game is peak, bro. Tomodachi Game is so good. And I've reread that one so many times too, because I thought, you know what, maybe it would like falter on a reread. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of built on suspense, plot twists, those sort of things. Nah, bro. Nah, it doesn't happen. Percy Jackson Peak, excuse me. Yeah, Percy Jackson Peak too. I don't get to talk about Percy Jackson all that much, but I'm about to just say, fuck a chance, I'm gonna just start doing it. Do I love Lelouch? Yeah, Lelouch is he's my favorite anime character, actually. He may be forced down to number 2 on a Naruto reread. Like I said, Sasuke might just fucking take it. But as of right now, Lelouch is my favorite. He's my favorite anime character. He just fits the tropes that I look for, like, in a series, typically. So yeah. I think Naruto is okay. My opinion is One Piece is the best out of Big 3. I actually believe Naruto isn't that well written. Damn, and I saw you spit earlier too. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Nah, but I mean, I can kind of get it with One Piece. One Piece isn't like that for me. I think it's. I will say that like I have changed from a complete One Piece hater to a One Piece realist. You know what I mean? I'm realistic when it comes to my One Piece. We'll say analysis. I just got stuck on the beginning, and that really tainted my experience with it. But once you get past the slow 100 chapters, it starts to pick up. But yeah. And let me see. Cool. We'll see if Liv and Tess are ready. We can get them in there. One Piece mid. Hey, bro, spit. Ergo Proxy. I've heard the name, but I definitely haven't. I definitely haven't read it or watched it by any means, bro. What do I think of Deku and Shigi right now? Deku's really cool. Deku is a weird example of like, bro, I feel like he can mean so much more to me, but he doesn't. He's just good. Like pretty, like really good. Not really good. Really good might be a little bit excessive. He's definitely good. And Shigaraki, I've never really felt towards Shigaraki the same way a lot of people do. I think he's a good antagonist, but he's not like S tier or like GOAT tier for me in the way a lot of people do. And that's no shade or anything. I think being like an A tier antagonist is good. I think, someone should be proud of that. But, I mean, for me, right, Shigaraki was never coming onto the page and I was like, damn, bro, this guy's different. Oh my God, bro. He snapped. You know what I mean? He's always been cool, though. He's always been cool. I hope people don't take that the wrong way. Let's see. One Piece the best out of Big 3. Garbage take. No, I'm not gonna shit on it. I'm not gonna shit on that. I disagree, but I'm not gonna shit on that. How do I feel about Sakamoto Days? Really good. We're gonna talk about it. I'm at least going to talk about it. I know some of the people that are gonna be joining us are not cultured, but I'm gonna be repping it. I'm gonna be repping it for sure. Dobby better than Shiggy? I don't know if I'd say all that, bro. I don't know if I'd say Dobby is better than Shigaraki. But he's cool though. Like I don't hate Dobby. He's cool. Blue Lock started going from chapter 1 and here goes One Piece Born till chapter 200, bro. You get it. I mean, hey, bro. I didn't say that. I was just reading a chat. What do you think of Black Clover's latest chapters? Nah, that's mean. I think about Black Clover's latest chapters. That I think about like most of Black Clover's chapters. They're fine. It's been better because Yuno's been on screen. Bro. But outside of that, I haven't been particularly happy one way or the other. Do you think the MHA arc is going through a similar weekly reaction that the Naruto arc went through, whereas reread is in binge is kind of needed once it ends? I am a proponent of a reread, typically making everything better, just general like across the board. I think some series work better on rereads than others, but I think almost every series you can find will be better on a reread than it will be weekly. Just because you're getting more pieces and it's just more enjoyable to have the information all at once. So yeah, kinda, but I also wasn't really around on Twitter or like on social media like that during Naruto going weekly. Like when I picked up Naruto, it was done, I think. I don't know. I was in high school when I picked up Naruto. And I watched the anime from part 1 and I picked up the manga and it was done. Yeah, it was done when I finished it at least. Like there was never a point in Naruto where I was reading weekly. Why does Ronin love the second protagonist, the deuteragonist guy? So I mean, I guess something you guys need to know about me real quick. I like edgy characters, bro. Edgy characters like the dark, brooding, I sit in the shadow and I like fucking I chill or whatever. Those guys, they put a smile on my face, bro. Like typically, like even they're typically my favorite characters, right? In Naruto, it's Sasuke, and Black Clover, it's Yuno, and fucking. My Hero doesn't really have that because I don't really give a fuck about Bakugo like that. But like in JJK, it's Megumi. You know, I mean, well, what you want me to say, bro? Like, you gonna tell me Sasuke ain't cool? Like, come on now, let's not lie, bro. Like, can we be honest? Can we be honest? They're typically cool. They're typically cool. Thoughts on JoJo's? You don't want to hear that, but Hunter x Hunter's cool. You guys, if you're a JoJo's fan, you don't want to hear my take on JoJo's. I'll just say that. And I'm not even gonna disrespect y'all by talking about it for real. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. Now, that being said, it is time for Liv and Tessero to join. I'm gonna call them up right now. All right, let's get them in here. Let's get them in here. Let's see who's gonna join first. Whoever joins first is more of my friends. Let's see. Let's check. And it's Tessero. I knew I could count on him. What up, bro?
What's up, y'all?
What up? All right, I'm gonna turn the background music back down. Let's see. All right, Liv and Tessero. Real quick before we let you guys introduce yourselves, let me make sure they can hear y'all. Let me know if you guys can hear them in the chat, and if you guys can check stream or you want to check stream to make sure you guys your volume's good. Just to double check.
Am I audible?
Yeah, I should probably let you guys speak for that. All right, Tessero, go ahead.
Do I sound good?
Oh Jesus, no, bro. Talk like a normal person. You're not packing somebody. Relax.
All right, my bad.
Bro had like fucking PTSD flashbacks or some shit. I'm sick. no, must break my mic. Yeah, let me know. We hear him. Cool. All right, guys, you have the floor. Go and do your thing. Go ahead.
Yo. I'm the Kogane. Inside this barrier, a deathmatch. Oh, that's not my line.
Boo.
I'm the one that drew the pretty picture, and I draw the pretty pictures for the Honored Ones podcast, and I read books on my YouTube channel. So subscribe and stuff.
Yeah, if you can't read, go over there, bro. That's where I go for all of my my JJK light novel knowledge. But yeah.
Yo, I'm Tessero, the resident stream watcher. I'm here and there, and I like anime and manga. And I think Ronin is a great content creator, and I think everyone should subscribe to his channel and like more of his videos. And also visit Liv's channel, subscribe and like more of her videos.
There you go. There we go.
Thank you, Tessero. That means a lot, bro. That means a lot. And I hope the cooking that's gonna continue whenever you say take a disagree with doesn't change any of that for you. But yeah, so I mean, you guys were here. You guys got the weekly update. y'all know what's going on. We're gonna basically just be talking about a bunch of manga we have on the list. The only change from the things I sent you and now is just we added Mob Psycho on there. Liv, I know you're not locked in, so you don't know anything about that. But Testero, you're like you know what's up, right? Like you you got your head on straight. You've seen Mob Psycho, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
what we
think
love to see.
Mob Psycho's great.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
Okay. Cool. So, you know, we already in here. So I think to start off, let's just talk about a series that I feel like we've all read, and that we at least generally like, right? And I think a good one to start off is with Chainsaw Man. You guys can start off if you want. How do you feel about Chainsaw Man Part 1, Part 2? You know, just get into it. How do you feel like it stacks up in general to a lot of the other manga that we're going to be comparing to?
Liv, do you want to start us off?
I do. Fujimoto's a genius in the same type of way, but like messier than Gege is. It's something about the way that he weaves a story and the way that his art kind of depicts the absolute horror of the situations. I mean, the darkness devil still lives somewhere in my soul, you know? And those are scales of images that, I'm sorry, y'all, by the way, I'm going to end up referring to Blame constantly tonight. I just did a reread and like, God, the architecture, holy shit.
Nerd.
But that's, yeah. So that's what that reminds me of. And he has these moments too where like for example, when I was drawing the thumbnail, like Denji is so simple. Like, and that's theoretically, that's metaphorically, and that's literally, and that's drawingly too. Like, he's easy to draw. Like, he's just a regular guy, you know? But then he turns into this, I don't know. The art goes hard. Like hard in fights.
You
and that's something that I can absolutely.
Okay.
That's something that's kind of like required in my book.
Good art. I mean, I would hope so.
I mean, like the art during fights, transformations too.
Okay.
Like,
do you think his fight, like the fight art, is good though? That's interesting. I don't
Yes, all of Fujimoto's art in Chainsaw Man is good.
know.
All of it.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about that.
It-
I feel like
It's stylistic, definitely, but I think personally it's good.
so. I like the style. It's just sometimes, bro. I don't know. Like, I feel like Chainsaw Man should sometimes get the criticisms of like confusion that JJK gets with its art, in the sense that like,
oh, you don't
bro,
like the choreography?
I like it. It's cool when I can understand what's going on. It's sick, bro. But sometimes I'm just confused. Like, bro, I'm like, how many blood splatters am I gonna see on screen right now, bro? Can I see what's going on? And like, I get it. It kind of works to like the grungy sort of aesthetic it has, and you get moments that are really good because of that. I'm not gonna disagree. I think that like the spreads that highlight moments in the fight, like when Denji's ripping through the Bat Devil, or he's like kick flipping through the Cockroach Devil, or he's like in space getting shot by Maki. Like those moments, those go hard, right? I really like those sort of things. But when Denji's really like scrapping like panel to panel, sometimes I'm like, what did Denji just do? I just saw him move and then blood spurted everywhere, and I was like, okay. So I mean, that's not a knock towards Fujimoto's art generally. I generally do like his art style, but the fights leave a little bit to be desired for me personally. But I could see why like the fight art does hit. I can understand the appeal.
I do like the double page spreads though. Like even
No,
if
I
it's
agree
just
completely.
like a conqueror guts ripped out and like stancing moment, that sometimes it hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually like the I understand what you mean totally. Whenever Denji's like swinging his chainsaws around and
Yeah.
it's a bloody mess,
Mm.
it is hard to follow sometimes. But to me personally, as you mentioned, it helps with that grungy feel, and it just feels like disgusting but badass all at the same time to watch him just like rip through all of his opponents. Also, not sure how Fujimoto would draw like a more detailed version of a chainsaw like causing a bloody mess.
Yeah,
It would be cool to see though.
Fair. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair for sure. I think Chainsaw Man generally has really good art. Like I wouldn't disagree with that. I don't think most people are gonna disagree with that. Chainsaw Man art is pretty good. It's on the up and up, right? Now comparatively, just with what you guys think, is it some of your favorite art with its competition? Like, how do you guys feel about it like that?
Absolutely not.
No,
You have
not at
like
all.
Hell's Paradise, you have Blue Lock, you have I was gonna say Boruto, but that would have been a joke. Oops.
Bro,
I think
bro.
JJK
Well
is better drawn in my opinion.
Mhm.
And then you have things like One Punch Man. I'm not sure if that's on the list or not, but it speaks for itself. My
Yeah,
Hero.
One Punch Man art is really good, bro. That's like unfair. Yusuke Murata be I'm gonna have to test him for substance abuse, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bro is on performance enhancers. Now, yeah, for me, I kind of feel the same way. I think like Chainsaw Man art is really good, but bro, the competition is kind of stiff. I'll say it like that. I'll say you got some he's got some competition there. I'll say I definitely like it. I personally have it at like 8.5, 9 out of 10. Part 2 of Chainsaw Man is fine. I think I like it pretty similar to part 1, up to like relative to the amount of chapters that were out. But I'm not like Chainsaw Man is definitely kind of it's in the upper middle for me in terms of series that we're gonna rank. Like it's better than I would consider a majority of the manga that are on here to talk about, but it's not for me my top tier, which I know is gonna be crazy for some people because I already saw some people being like Chainsaw Man top 1, blah 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 blah. But if you guys disagree, let me know. We can argue this out right now because I'm kind of curious. But Chainsaw Man's not my top 1 by any means.
It's definitely not mine either. And
Me
kind of a little bit like you said, there it's like the nerdisms of the art, like the symbolism and stuff going on, like, halved astronauts.
Yeah.
That's that stuff I can read into. So it's not even necessarily the art. It's like I'm looking at the image for narrative.
Yeah. Fair. Tester, is it happen like is it happen to be in a top contender for you out of the series we
In terms of a series as a whole, or are we still speaking about art?
series as a whole? Series as a whole.
Um, it would probably be in my top 10.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. It would probably be the same place for me. It would struggle to get in top 5 though. I'll say that.
Definitely.
I will say like I'll say it struggled to get my top 5. I looked at this list again. I said, yeah, nah, Chainsaw Man's gonna have a tough time, bro. Chainsaw Man's gonna fight for its life. Now this is a series we're just gonna bounce around all types of places when it comes to quality of series, right? I want to get your guys' thoughts on a little known series that it's well known as like the best new gen ever, Black Clover. What do you guys think? How do you guys feel? Talk to me.
Never heard of it.
Talk to me.
What's the mangaka's name again?
Tabata.
I think Tabata has like the ability to start an arc extremely strong. He's done it time and time again. Like the newest, I think it's like Land of the Sun arc. I think the Elves arc started really well. The tournament arc, the first one, anyways. He has the ability to really start an arc off really well, but he doesn't always have that same drive to finish an arc.
Yeah.
Really well. Like, for example, this might be recency bias, but the Land of the Sun arc's ending, good God.
Boo.
That was
that was
slogfest to get through.
Bro, we have my documented reaction to that, like the Black Clover arc from start to finish. And I remember on the podcast I was saying, bro, this is good. If Tabata could keep this up, he's got like an actual like solid arc in his hands. Bro could not keep it up. bro did not have it in him to keep going. I will agree with you.
Hard.
I think Tabata is like he'll give you a moment, bro. He'll give you a really good classic shonen feeling moment, right? Yami calling Asta and being like, I need you, and he's like, yes sir, I'm out there. Okay, hard, cool, right? I can like that one, right? Cool moments. And you get these moment to moment sort of like parts of the series or parts of an arc where you're like, oh, this kind of slaps, bro. But on the whole, Black Clover is kind of just a big meh. I will say the one part in which it stands out is its art. Like, it has really, really good art.
Definitely.
I think it fits the aesthetic. It fits like the fantasy style that it's going for. Even early Black Clover looks really good. This may be a hot take, actually. I don't know. I'd personally say Black Clover's art is better than Chainsaw Man's. I like it more. Even though I typically have a preference for like the grungy, messy art style, I do like Black Clover's art more, and I think it's clearer. I think it depicts movement a little bit better. Maybe the subject matter, you would argue, isn't as interesting with what he's drawing, but the drawings themselves look better to me.
How would you say it? It's like for Chainsaw Man to make the most sense and to give the most of what the mangaka is trying to display to the readers in terms of story, I feel like it has its best style. But with
Yeah.
Black Clover, its style I feel like is a very good art style for generic. It basically any series could be drawn in the style of Black Clover, and I think the art would be good.
Okay, that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Yeah, that's actually a really good way to put it. Black Clover has that sort of like you can switch it and swap it and it'll look good, right? Black Clover, probably you won't want it for like a darker tone series, but even so, you probably could, like with the way some devils are designed and things like that, right? You probably could. But yeah, Black Clover does have kind of like it has a very good design, or has a very good art style for Battle Shonen, kind of like it has a generally appealing feel to it. Chainsaw Man may fit its aesthetic more, but when I just look at Black Clover art, I'm like, this is more appealing to just look at in general. I like how it looks more.
That's facts.
Yeah. Liv, any thoughts as an outsider on this one?
It is like I can't read it. I've read a few arcs here and there when it gets hype, but I've tried to start watching it twice and never got past the 10th episode. Like
That's your problem. Why are you watching the anime? Why?
Well, regardless of what I do, whether I read or watch, I feel like, okay, this is pure bias. So I apologize to anyone who doesn't believe that people should have opinions if they haven't read or watched all of something. But I feel like all of the character tropes, I already have somebody in that slot of. And this is not saying that like Black Clover rips off other animes at all. But, it's like I've got an Asta and I kind of have plenty of Yunos. And
I take that back.
I'm not. Oh gosh,
No,
so do
I'm joking.
you.
I'm not going to bat.
You
for
got a
I'm
whole
joking.
closet full of edgelords.
Relax. Hold on.
Whoa, what?
Each one of them is unique and different. All right. Don't you classify them as the same. They're different.
What do you mean by that, Liv?
What's that mean?
He's just, they're his.
What?
Mm.
They're my goats. I'll say that. Listen,
They belong to
like
him.
I'll say this, right? I'm not a fan of like the Black Clover steals from Naruto shit. I think it's kind of corny. I think the idea is like, oh my god, bro, did you see this like famous Japanese mythological creature inside of Black Clover? Naruto went at first, like, bro, you're lame. All right, relax. But I will say that Black Clover oftentimes feels very tropey. Which everything's like, every series you're going to find under the sun that wasn't the literal first manga or first book ever is susceptible to tropes, right? It's going to have them. JJK has them, Blue Lock has them. Every series, good or bad, has a lot of tropes. And there are oftentimes a lot of series that I read or watch that have a lot of tropes, but they have a lot of tropes, but they're like they're really well handled. There's a unique spin on them. There's this, that, and the third. Black Clover just kind of feels like, it feels like it's kind of like you're like, what is shonen? Give me the most, if you're trying to define a shonen, what is it, right? No, I was about to say something crazy, but that's the way I'll leave it. That's the way I'll leave it. I'll tell you guys what I was thinking. I don't mean this because this is like probably the worst thing you could say to a creative or about it, like a creative piece of media. But the thing that popped into my head was like, that's so crazy to say.
Now you gotta say it. You gotta say
I was going to say, and I want to make clear, I fucking redacted, right? I was going to say Black Clover almost feels like if you took a bunch of shonen, you fed it to an AI, and it spat out shit. And I'm like, the crazy thing is, right, I want to say, I don't believe that, but that is like kind of the feel that I'm trying to say. Like, it feels like Tabata is a huge fan of Battle Shonen, and all he wants to do is make a series that like someone like him in the past could have enjoyed. I think that's the nicer and more accurate way of describing it. He saw something, and what it feels like to me at least, right? He saw, I don't know, whether it be Naruto, Dragon Ball, whatever the fuck, right? He saw a really good shonen. It impacted his life. It really felt, but the characters were great, the tropes were great, all of it was great, right? And what he felt, he's like, I want to make my generations this, and that's what Black Clover feels like. It just doesn't hit that way for me, as it does for a lot of other people, though.
It's crazy because if Black Clover would have came out before like Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, people would be probably calling it like one of the greatest series ever.
I agree.
Well, yeah, because it would have set the standard.
I agree.
Yeah.
But it was the
I
opposite
agree.
direction.
Like I'll say this, like, bro, people would cook the shit out of Naruto right now, bro. Naruto comes out right now, it's ongoing. People are flaming that shit. Now there are gonna be some people that understand what's going on, right? But bro, when Pain brings back people, bro, Naruto fans, bro, when Pain brings back the village, Mickey Mouse manga, bro. No stakes, bro. Like
People felt that way when it first was shown.
yeah, bro. Yeah, getting cooked, flamed, charbroiled, bro.
Yep.
Getting demolished. So like, it's sort of Black Clover feels like it may have just like drawn an unlucky hand in that sense of just like the timing. But I also don't want to downplay and be like it doesn't have any appeal. Like I'll say this, Black Clover is something that I think works pretty well in a binge read. If you're chilling on a weekend, right? Let me just read something. I just want a shonen vibe. You know, you don't feel like rereading some shit. Picking up Black Clover and reading it makes sense. Like it is a solid read on initial viewing. It is a solid read on like initial viewing as long as you're binging. Chapter to chapter, it is rough. I'll say that it is rough. As somebody who talks about it basically every week it comes out, it's rough. Like, you know,
But just know it wasn't always like that.
It
was not always like that.
It was better in the
Like during the
past,
Elf arc, the Elf arc for me, I think that's my favorite arc. It was really exciting chapter to chapter.
Yeah.
But as of now, yeah, you have people holding it down. Like for example, you get a chapter of Jack, then what?
Ooh, bro. Ooh, that chapter. Yeah. I remember Creeves tried to get me to be like, wasn't this hard? Bro, no. No.
Hard to read.
Yeah, bro. That was it's always tough. But yeah. Nagato reviving the village makes sense. I agree. Okay, here's the thing. I agree, right? I'm saying despite that though, there are a lot of like things in Black Clover that make sense that still get cooked, right? Even as somebody who's not a fan of Black Clover, people get on Black Clover for a lot of bullshit, right? Now I'm not gonna be the fucking Black Clover defense force, right? No way. You're not gonna put me in that armor, right? No thanks. But people are stupid sometimes, and they're like, fucking, you took a trope, okay? All right. Is that a crime now? Like we not allowed to be inspired? Like, come on, let's grow up for real, right? So I think things can be justified in a series, even if like things can be justified and still be hated on, if that makes sense. That's how I feel about it, right? Talk no Jutsu is an example of that in Naruto. I think that's like, oh, it's so stupid. I disagree. I'm like, I mean, maybe if you open your eyes, like you'd figure it out. But anyways, I'm fucking writing for Naruto too much on a stream that has nothing to do with that. Anyways, yeah, so Black Clover down. I think we can agree that maybe in the art category it's really good, top tier. But it's not top tier or anything else. Liv, you might even disagree with the art piece.
I do disagree with the art. That's actually the hardest thing for me to get over with it. It's so generic. It seriously looks like a Walgreens bottle of ibuprofen.
Oh no.
I can't. Even when it goes hard and there's heavy shading, I'm just bored. It's so clean.
I don't know, man. Black Clover art looks really, I can almost get there, but it's just so technically impressive that it doesn't compute to me, if that makes sense. Like I don't know. I kind of get you though. I can meet you like 30. I'll drive 30% of the way there, but I gotta turn around. I ran out of gas or whatever. But yeah. Black Clover generic what?
She's talking about the art style.
Oh yeah, sure. I looked around my room with no one in here. I said, "Oh God, who's gonna tell him?" Yeah, Black Clover. I'll say this: my vote is Black Clover's art's really good. It's not the best, but it's really good to me. It's so well drawn. I think something can be well drawn and generic, to Liv's point. I disagree that the genericness makes its art bad, but I do think that it being quote unquote basic to some people doesn't allow it to be elevated, if that makes sense. It may be more of a ceiling than like it has a low floor, but that's how I feel about it.
I feel like it is technically perfect. Like
That's how I
with
feel about Yusuke Murata.
technicalities, but like stylistically empty. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
I was saying earlier.
is-
There's no
yeah.
style to it. Just bland.
Exactly. It's like pure art, like at a high level with zero style. That's why.
I can
feel.
understand the sentiment. I can understand the sentiment. I don't necessarily agree. I can't understand the sentiment though. Now, I almost got from myself cooked because people are reacting bad about saying Black Clover's art bad. I was about to say that about Yusuke Murata, bro. I was about to say Yusuke Murata is like technically super sound, bro. Give me some fucking style though, bro. Give me some style points.
Yusuke Murata's art has hella style. What are you on about?
Nah, bro.
Okay.
You can't trip it. Like, not okay. It has some style, bro, but it's not like stylish generally. Like, bro, give me a Kubo. Give me a Kubo over a Yusuke Murata, if I may. If that damn fucking 8-hour art tier list video ever came out, you know, you guys would know that. But yeah, I'll take a Kubo over a Yusuke Murata personally.
So if Bleach got erased from your mind, and then you had the ability to pick which author to redraw Bleach and have it come out weekly and stuff, maybe back when it first came out.
Yusuke Murata ain't drawing shit weekly, bro. that shit ain't happening.
Okay, but what if he could? What if he could at the same style? Would you not want Yusuke Murata to be the one to draw Bleach?
So I see both of their art style. Wait, I'm kind of confused. So like, how do I know what Kubo can draw?
Oh well, sorry. I guess erasing it out of your mind would erase that part. It's still in your mind, so that way you know what to compare it to. This way, okay. So a Murata or a Kubo?
I think
every single time.
I'll go a step further. I like Kubo as an artist in every facet more than I like Yusuke Murata. Like, I will take, like, for example, if God was looking at me, he's like, bro, listen. Your right hand will be imbued with the ability to draw like any artist of your choosing, or between these two artists, Yusuke Murata or Kubo. Give me Kubo every single time, bro. I'm not even blinking. I'm not hesitating. I don't care. Like, listen, this is
I respect that.
I wanna make clear what I'm comparing in my mind, right, is like the 0.1% of like artists period, but maybe like the 1% of manga artists. So when I'm like, I'll take Kubo every time, no question. I'm comparing somebody who I think is like top 5 in art to somebody who I also think is top 5 in art. So don't think, Chad, I'm like, oh, I'm saying Yusuke Murata is bad. Obviously not, duh, right? But I am saying that I prefer Kubo, and I prefer Sui Ishida for that too. Like, style, bro? Oh, style every time. That's why I like messy art. Like, even, that's why I like...
that Tokyo Ghoul?
Yeah. Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul, Chojin X. Yeah, I prefer that. That's why, like I was just about to say, like, that's why I like messy art styles, because a lot of the times they are technically less sound, quote unquote. Like, nobody's gonna tell me Gege's anatomy is like as good as fucking Tabata's, right? Or like he just generally draws something. You put him in a still art contest, Tabata's losing. I don't really think that, right? But I like Gege's art style more because I value a lot of the times that stylistic substance over technical skill. But that's just me.
Oh God, I agree with you very much. With JJK, I don't want any other author to touch it. Don't leave that all to Gege.
Hold on, bro. Listen,
nobody could do it like Gege.
Nobody could do it like Gege. What if I told you? No, that's blasphemy. That's blasphemy. Let me relax. I was gonna say, what if I told you somebody could do it better, and I had somebody in mind? But let me relax. Let me pull back. I got Liv and Tessera. Let me chill. I'm gonna relax. I don't want to get jumped right now.
Liv was ready.
I heard.
I sat up straight and
I
everything.
heard the silence. I heard the extra silence, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm about to get cooked. Let me retreat." So yeah, that's Black Clover for you. Now I picked these last two. Would you guys like to take a pick of the next series that we cover?
Who's you guys?
Either
Us?
one of you. Rock, paper, scissors it over Discord. Nah, but whoever just fucking picks one first goes, and then the next one will pick one.
Me and Liv probably. So anything that Liv reads, I probably have read.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you're the outlier, Ronan, because I'm sure you read everything on this list.
I haven't read. I think like Oshi no Ko. That's it.
I haven't read that either.
Yeah, but wait, I thought you've watched it, bro. Are
I,
you caught up?
I thought you guys have watched it.
I didn't tell you I watched it. I told you we would and we will, but we haven't. That will, can be in the distant future, bro. You gotta chill on me.
It's pretty good, yeah. I've been watching it. I'm liking it a lot.
Okay, yeah. Since we don't have much to say on it, let's just. I mean, what are your thoughts about it? Like, how does it compare to everything? Just like we can knock it out real quick. It doesn't have to be too crazy.
Well, I really, and please chat, don't say anything because neither one of them have watched it. I really, really think it's one of those series, and I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but it's one of those series that rely on its twist at the beginning of the series. So I feel like if you both know about that twist, it's gonna become less impactful on your first read through or your first watch through.
I don't know anything about the twist, bro. So I'm just here for the ride. But the twist is hard. I saw a bunch of people.
The twist is hard.
Fucking. I won't say being babies because the next thing you're gonna be like have an edit of me smash cut. I'm just fucking crying on the timeline, bro. That twist was so great. So let me relax. But I saw a bunch of people when that like hour long episode came out. People were like, bro, this shit's peak for real. This is the best. I'm like, relax. But I could probably be convinced.
Probably because it was animated like a movie, and you know, with like things like Demon Slayer, animation can change people's opinions on a
for sure
like a what is it like run of the mill kind of story.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I'll probably something I'll end up doing. I'll end up reading or watching eventually. So yeah, I think it's something I'll get into.
It's like Erased. Have you seen Erased?
No.
Liv, have you seen Erased?
No.
Oh shit.
Okay. People would crucify you for saying it's like Erased and then saying it's good. I thought people hate Erased though.
I'm just saying Erased has one of those crazy ass twists where it's like you need to experience it raw for it to do what it needs to do.
Okay, got you. That makes sense. I'll go into it blind then. But yeah, that knocks Oshi no Ko off there then. Don't spoil me or else, you're dead. I mean, in Minecraft. Let's see. So I'm going to give you guys a choice, right? We can either talk about Hell's Paradise or we can talk about Boruto. You guys decide. Do you want peace or do you want war? Which one is it?
War.
Yeah, just give us war first.
Okay. Well, let's cook then. Let's get into it. Guys, you have the floor. What do you think about Boruto as a new gen?
Liv, do you mind if I start?
Please, by all means.
Okay, so first and foremost, I am the #1 Boruto fan. Don't get it twisted. That title doesn't go to anyone else in the entire world.
Okay.
Boruto, I'm not gonna say Boruto's peak because it's not finished. I think it's silly to say a story's peak when it's not finished. But I think Boruto is as interesting as part 1 at the very least of Naruto.
Get him out of here. At the very least. I said get him out of here like I can't do that, bro. I got the power to do that. Be careful, bro. Relax.
You haven't even read all of Boruto. I'm
caught up on Boruto. What do you mean?
Oh, really?
I'm caught up. I'm chapter to chapter, bro. We can go band for band.
You already know my opinion on Boruto. Boruto's a relatable character for most part. Everyone was more like a kid that grew up in a peaceful time. At least I want to think.
Nah, not me, bro. I grew up in
they were spoiled by
war zone.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Sasuke. Grew up with no family around because they all got murdered by.
I'm different, bro. I'm different, bro. I'm different.
Anyways,
I'm getting revenge on my older brother someday. That's all I'm saying.
Who here in the chat and in this call could not say they could not relate to Boruto being a spoiled brat?
I'm different. What do you want me to
let me finish.
You want me to be like Boruto, bro? That ain't happening.
Yeah, let me finish.
All right, go ahead.
So you never. I know, Ronan, you said you have a brother. Yeah. So that means that your parents' time is probably split between the two of you when you were younger, and I'm sure they're both working. You've never had it to where you wanted your parents' time?
I was the favorite. Like, no.
Okay, well then.
No, I'm literally just, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I am so beyond, like.
I didn't have a dad. I'm sorry.
No, bro. You see, my backstory. Let me get the swing out real quick. But so I'll say this, right? I'm gonna be genuine first, and then I'm gonna bullshit, right? Boruto is okay, and it has some good-ish moments, and I think Boruto suffers from being a direct continuation of Naruto and having those expectations placed on its shoulders. Boruto as a sequel does and I think should be held to a similar standard that Naruto is because it's a direct continuation, right? It's literally called Boruto Naruto Next Generations, right? Like I see a lot of times people have to take that it shouldn't be compared to Naruto, that it should be considered its own thing. But like if I said, hey bro, don't compare Shippuden to part 1, that would sound a little absurd, right? Because it's a continuation of the same story. It's a continuation of the same universe. It's not like this separate spin-off thing. It is almost as much as a sequel to Naruto as a series as part 2 is to part 1, in my opinion, right?
Really?
Bro, it's just let's continue, like it's just that story continuing, in my opinion, right? It just feels like that.
But the story has an ending.
Naruto.
So it's not continued.
It doesn't have an ending,
it's
bro.
new.
The ending. Listen, bro. I thought there was a period at the end of Shippuden. The motherfucker erased it, put a comma there, and we kept going. We kept pushing.
I'm talking about the ending of Shippuden.
I know what you're talking about. I'm saying that period that was once there got erased, turned into a semicolon, and now we're talking about Boruto.
Hey, you know how to use semicolons. Good job.
Damn.
So
You talk
that's
to me
the
like that
whole
again,
reason.
you're getting banned.
So that's actually the thing that you guys are arguing about is actually the whole reason that I am in it for Boruto. It's the continuation part. I want to stick around. Shut your mouth.
Go ahead, keep going.
I want to stick around and watch how Orochimaru is as a mother. I want to see, what Shikamaru does with Shikadai. I want to see.
Do you want to see the sage mode that comes with like wisdom of old age? You want to see that too? I
wanted to see how Naruto flopped at fatherhood because role models where this is still some of Naruto's story. And sure, you have to deal with Ikimoto. That's the thing. That is the hurdle to get over. And it's a big one. But if you love the characters of Naruto, like if you loved them, why would you not want to stick around and see how they are as parents? Like, why absolutely shit on the story that continues from these characters that you love? That's the thing that I don't understand about, like, oh, I love Naruto, but fuck Boruto. It's like,
would you like me to explain?
That's his son, and he also, he just very much acted like his son. Last chapter was fire. Last chapter was absolute fire.
Cool. Listen, I'll stand up. I'll say, let me clear my throat. I'll say it with my chest.
And,
right? The last chapter of Boruto was good, right?
Oh
the
my
last
God.
chapter of Boruto was good. It was really good. I enjoyed the Boruto chapter, bro.
Now tell us why you enjoyed it, because you want to.
It's about Naruto. It's like Naruto.
Oh.
He's like Naruto.
No, it's all Sasuke. It's got to be all Sasuke.
Good lord.
Well, you see, the structural integrity of the manga chapter. No, bro, it was a good chapter. It focused on content that I cared about, right? And it really, Kawaki, Boruto, Sasuke, and Sarada are the main focuses. Those are the characters that I care the most about, aside from Naruto, because Naruto's fucking gone, bro. I don't know when he's coming back. I'm gonna be real. Devastating, but that's whatever, right? That's cool. Those are the main focuses, and I feel like Boruto leaned into the strongest aspects of original Naruto, which are its strongest aspects in Boruto. It's a sequel series. They should have similar appeals, in my opinion, right? I like the chapter. I'm not going to sit here. Seriously, I'm going to shit on it a little bit later. But I'm not going to seriously sit here and say that Boruto is garbage. Boruto's this, it's that, it's that, without actually believing it. I think this last chapter was really good. I am tentatively excited for what goes on in the next few chapters over the next, year. But, right, the thing I don't like about the argument that last chapter was really good, right? It's like, cool, it was, I agree. This is chapter 80. And it's not chapter 80 in a weekly manga. It's chapter 80 in a manga that's monthly,
Ronan.
bro.
Please.
You know how long 80 months is, bro? Do you know,
it's been more than 80 months. That's the craziest part because of breaks and stuff.
Bro,
But no, tell us what you don't like about Boruto.
Okay. I'll tell you what I don't like about Boruto.
Not just the last chapter.
And not just Baryon mode either.
Okay, yeah. I have a lot of stuff to talk about, right? So let me get into it, right? The first thing in the low-hanging fruit, so I'll grab it first, right? It's art. Its art is mediocre. I'll leave it at that. I'm not even gonna fucking dig in on that. Everybody knows that. If you disagree with me, look. All right.
Hang on.
Oh,
but would you say it's improving? Would you say that
He
Ikimoto
has
has
to.
been improving? Yeah.
He has to say it.
I
Go ahead,
have-
say it.
There are panels earlier in Boruto that I've liked
Ah,
better than
mother.
anything we've seen recently. And even
Oh.
let's say I grant, right, it's improving. Man, bro, that mediocrity is like mediocrity plus 2. It's like I don't
Ronin.
care.
Every single mangaka's art starts off at its worst.
It does,
Okay,
sure, right? But
Yeah.
take
Kishimoto
Kishimoto's.
is
I will
also on
take
the play
chapter
now.
1 Kishimoto, chapter 1 Kishimoto versus chapter 80 Boruto art wise. That's all I'm saying. Like
Oh.
if you disagree, cool, right? I'm saying for me, artistically, Boruto, like
Hey,
I did not
we're
expect
not
this much
comparing the
pushback.
art.
Why not?
We're just saying it. Liv just asked you if it was
Sure,
improving.
and I said, and I'm saying, right, like, let's say I granted that, right, because you asked me what I dislike. If I granted that it's improving, if you're improving from something I don't like to something I don't like a little bit less, I don't care. I don't like it. Does that
Here's
make
the
sense?
thing, though. Ever since Kishimoto got involved again, I do feel like Ikimoto's rate of progress has been kind of picking up a little bit exponentially, especially considering he only drops once a month. So it's kind of like,
A little bit exponentially is a funny thing to say, but I'm gonna let you.
so
I'm gonna let you work. I'm gonna let you work. I'll say
the
this.
trajectory doesn't really line up.
I haven't noticed an extreme increase in art quality. I will say there's definitely the normal trajectory of like mangaka art. Kubo did this, Kishimoto did this, Oda did this, kind of. Although I think Oda's early art is pretty good. But artists in manga generally tend to get better for the most part, right? I agree. I'm not going to take that away from Ikimoto. But the thing is like I don't like how it looks ever. I just don't like how Boruto looks. There is no point in it where I like. There are some key panels that you can pull that I'm like, oh yeah, that looks good, right? I promise it's going to be as many as I can count on my fingers, 10 or less, right? Then I'm like, oh, this is like genuinely not just okay, not just like it's standard, it's basic. No, this is a panel I like. So that's the first thing, right? Low-hanging fruit, art, cool, whatever, sick, right? The next thing is I feel like it's a big thing. I think that a lot of the things Boruto does feels quite a bit like a disrespect to characters that I have enjoyed in the past, right? Now, I want to clarify. I'm not somebody who thinks Naruto and Sasuke have to be the protagonist again. I, in fact, don't think that they should, right? I don't think they should. I completely agree with the narrative choice to remove them from the story. That makes complete sense. You have to, right? For Boruto to shine. Makes sense. The way that it's handled is very aggravating to me at times. There are moments where it feels like these characters are dumber, or they're not as they're simply inferior to who they were before, right? A prime example is
Say one word about Shikamaru.
I mean, Shikamaru is not nearly as cool as he is. And like, are we gonna disagree that you like this Shikamaru more than Shippuden and Shikamaru? Are we disagreeing on that?
Okay, so this is something that I was kind of. I don't like admitting this, but I think maybe the sentimentality of my connection to the characters that I followed through from Naruto. Shikamaru is definitely one of them. Obviously, Naruto's another. So all of their parental fumblings and such, I try to like narrative pixel scale in a way that's going to tell me, all right, this is why Naruto is the wisdom of what fucking sage mode.
Well, so here's the thing. I'm fine with flaws too. Like, here's the thing. I think Naruto should be a bad father. Hot take, right? I think that making him a bad father is smart. I think making him a bad father because he's an absent one is the dumbest, most out of character thing you could do for somebody that understands the pain of loneliness. Like, I'll say this. No, you can make Naruto just as stupid as a father, as bad as a father, as incompetent as a father, as he is in Boruto. You literally just have to reverse it. Just make him overbearing. Just make him a helicopter parent, bro. Make him somebody who he's like, it's an overcorrection, and it makes sense. Bro was lonely his entire childhood, so wouldn't it make sense for him to he's had no real like continuous parental figures. Like, yeah, sure, Iruka was kind of that, but he was more like a fun uncle. Sure, Jiraiya was kind of that, but he was more like a fun uncle. He saw Minato for like 8 hours tops, right? In totality, cool. He'd never had a real father figure, right? But one thing that's always been big about Naruto is he's been lonely, He understands the pain of loneliness, and he's always been somebody that sympathized very heavily with that. That's why he followed Sasuke to the ends of the earth, right?
I was just thinking that.
Like, so you're telling me that this guy who very well is aware, right, of what it means to be lonely, is at all allowing for his children to feel like they're neglected? To me, that doesn't make sense, right? And you could be like, oh, the Hokage works a lot. Bullshit. Bro fought a war with thousands of shadow clones, amping up an entire war, a fleet of shinobi 3 times over, right? For several days after no sleep and all this bullshit, right? And he can't fucking make a shadow clone to stamp some papers and go to see like and see his child's birthday. Like, really? Come on. Like, here's the thing. That is one of the big things that kind of annoys me.
Nah, you gotta let me
Go ahead,
let me in on that one.
Bro, cook. Like,
I mean, technically, he could still be a hover parent and neglect the children. I mean, just have shadow clones on them at all times. You know, you could do the exact same thing, but make it make sense just as easily.
yeah. Like,
Okay,
he makes sure his
let's
enemies
just-
weren't alone. Yeah, he just lets his kid be alone. Kind of.
Hold on.
Bro. Go ahead.
Let's
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Does Naruto not take his responsibilities as seriously as possible?
Yeah, I would say he does.
Like all the time?
Yeah, sure. I would say he does.
So his lifelong dream, his responsibility to now be Hokage, you don't think it makes sense for him to be able to take that as seriously as possible when he has Hinata
So you
to
say
fall back on?
he has the entire village to fall back on when it comes to being Hokage, but we don't see that as an excuse for him
Not
to
really.
slack. Yeah, he does. Shikamaru's right there. Sasuke's
Shikamaru
right there.
says he can't do.
Sasuke is
Sa-
literally called the Shadow Hokage,
on.
bro. Saying
Hold
he can't
on,
rely
hold
on him
on,
is
hold
nuts.
on. I'm talking about doing the work of Hokage, like the boring stuff, not fighting or anything.
Okay, I'll ask you this: who can do the work of being Boruto's father? Who can do that work?
Well,
Besides his father.
Naruto would have to be able to do that, right?
Yeah.
And that's what he's working on.
Well, I think that's also one of the things that Naruto, due to how he came up, probably just doesn't know the difference between his attachments and responsibility to the village and his attachment and responsibility to his children. I think he probably this is not negative Naruto anything, but because he doesn't know what parental child attachments are, especially not for long periods of time, he probably just sees his son as a civilian, like the same amount of attachment that
God,
he
that
has
sounds
to a regular
crazy.
I know. But
And
the same,
I
like
just-
he
the
really loves
reason-
the civilians.
The reason I
same amount as
disagree,
Boruto.
though, real quick, sorry to cut you off there. If you had anything else to say, go ahead. I don't want to.
No, that's it. That's it.
Okay, the reason I'm gonna disagree, right, is we've seen him put other people over being Hokage, right? Prime example, Sasuke. I'm not Hokage until he gets back, right? Naruto can value other things.
What?
What do you mean what, bro?
Wait, what scene are you talking about that said I'm not Hokage?
He cannot be the Hokage if he cannot bring Sasuke back. He's putting his literal childhood dream on hold for his friend. If you want, I can try to pull it up real quick for you.
Oh no, okay, I know what you. He didn't feel himself as worthy to be Hokage, so it doesn't matter if he could actually be it, like practically.
So I'll ask you this then.
Yeah.
Do you think he would feel worthy to be Hokage, but he can't be a semi-decent or available father? Like, to me, that it just seems you can't have it both ways. I feel like I'm like,
The
okay,
thing is, he was an available father for a long time in their life, and at a certain point, things happen. Families grow apart. Jobs are the reason parents can't see their kids for a lot of like real life situations.
I agree, right? For sure.
He was there for
Real
like
life people
that's why
don't have
Boruto is so
access to
upset.
1,000 shadow clones. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Do you think his kids want a shadow clone instead of their actual dad there?
Why can't
You have to
it would be
think
better
about the
for them
kids'
to be
feelings, too.
annoyed by the shadow clone.
I don't think so, because if Naruto messes up, then it becomes catastrophic.
And that's what I'm saying. Part of the problem, right, is like realistically, I want you to really lock in with me here, Tessero. What could possibly happen on a day-to-day that is as exhausting to Naruto as anything he performed in the war arc? Like what? Because he kept up shadow clones and he was powering thousands of shinobi. What could possibly even remotely come close to that?
Nothing. But if he's not in the field of fighting and he's not training and he's becoming rusty and just sitting there doing work all day all the time, his the ability for him to withstand even like menial tasks becomes lower and lower. His duration
But I'll
or
tell you,
durability.
that doesn't work because he's as strong, if not stronger, than he was in the war arc. Because he's fighting motherfuckers that are like as strong as Kaguya. So it's like,
But-
sure, if he was rusty, right? If he was like, he got a little,
But he's
he got a little.
rusty.
If you got a little fucking, he's got a dad bod, right? He's out of practice. Cool, whatever, right? This motherfucker is fighting Momoshiki, and Momoshiki was like, "I want smoke with Kaguya." I'm not about to get into the whole Kaguya versus Momoshiki debate. The baseline thing, right, is like they are of relative planes of fucking existence when it comes to power, right? So if Naruto is competent enough to, after having half of his chakra drained, he's like, all right, let me crack my neck real quick, fight this Otsutsuki with Sasuke, just kind of kick it, right? He can't make a shadow clone to do paperwork and live with his children? That to me seems absurd. Look,
he could.
Okay, go ahead.
He could, but like I said, Naruto takes his responsibility as a ninja, and especially his childhood dream that he's been dreaming about since he was, well, since as long as he can remember, as seriously as possible. That's very apparent, is it not? And maybe he
Yes.
just doesn't know how to make put his priorities straight, because as Liv said, he doesn't have this experience, this familial tie to fall back on to understand. That's why even whenever he was struggling with trying to create a relationship with Boruto, he looked at his dad, a picture of his dad in his office. He said, "Dad, what would you do? What should I be doing here? I need your advice." He doesn't know these
should have
things.
asked. You know who he should have asked? Orochimaru.
Jesus, don't.
Just killing it as a parent out
No,
here.
he's not.
Oh my
bro.
God.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Liv,
no,
do
he's
better.
Not. No, he's not.
Are you kidding me? Did you see the Deepa arc?
No, I didn't.
He doesn't watch the anime.
I don't even know who fuck Deepa is, bro. What the hell?
I showed you the clip. I showed you the clip where Orochimaru
Oh,
shows
where
up
he
and
off
vaporizes-
screen some random guy? Yeah,
No,
father of
on
the year.
screen vaporizes a
Oh.
random girl.
But, okay, Jesus, he's strong. Cool, Orochimaru's strong. That does not make him a good dad,
No,
bro, or a good
he's the
parent.
only one that showed up to save the kids.
Hold on. Hello.
Hmm.
Yet he could instantly father figure Kawaki. Kawaki,
Pretty true, to be honest. He was there for Kawaki a lot.
the reason he's able to connect with Kawaki, and I can't say that this is something as a positive on Naruto's part, but he's able to connect with Kawaki because he has the experience of going through what Kawaki's going through. No? Yes?
Sure. No, listen,
Like-
listen. Here's the thing, right? That's fine. I think you're conflating like his inexperience and like incompetence as like that's what I have a problem with. There's a specific form of the incompetence, and that's the absence. If Naruto could not relate to Boruto, was super awkward as a parent, didn't know how to talk to him, didn't know how to discipline him, didn't know how to do this, but that, but he was just there a lot, maybe to an overextending degree, I'd be like, that makes sense. Naruto should be inexperienced. He's an immature person by nature, right? Just his like general demeanor. He didn't have a father figure, like you've mentioned, right? He was super lonely, and he probably, like, the reason he wanted to be Hokage, right? Hokage has always been not a guise, but it's always been representative of more than the position, right? Naruto didn't want to be a government official so much as he wanted to be accepted by everybody and have like a family, right? It's said pretty explicitly over and over and over that being the Hokage to him was being accepted by everybody, right? And it's like, sure, being the Hokage is still something he should take very, very seriously. Completely agree with you there. But I also think his family, right? The thing that he knows what it's like to be without, that should be of his priority, in my opinion, to a fault initially, right? Like, imagine, I'm not gonna start writing fucking Boruto fanfic. I think that's kind of cringe whenever people do that.
Oh,
But I'm
hold
just-
on, Ronan.
Go ahead.
If he was there for his family in the beginning and then things change, you don't think there's room for a mistake? He was there for his family in the beginning. He didn't have all the Hokage work. He spent a lot of
He did
time
have
with
something to take for granted for the first time.
So all I'm asking is like, yes, I agree with you. He should be prioritizing his family, but what if he did that off screen? And for a majority of the time,
Sure,
we
but
only
we're
see a little bit of
We're
it.
talking about what we see, though. We're talking about the depictions,
but
right? So, like,
we see this too. We see him spending time with them as little kids. So what I'm saying is he could have prioritized his family for years, and then as things change, as his life changed, as his responsibilities change, he just made a mistake.
I think, like, I agree he could have made that mistake, right? But and this may be where we differ, I'm not a fan of, like, us having to completely theorize an entire like character shift in, right? Like if we're getting to the point with Boruto where we have to hypothesize that Naruto did all of this shit like outside of like individual panels, right? Okay, yeah, he's there, cool, right? And then we're just supposed to expect, oh, he changed, right? Like he went through this arc and like that's why, you know, he's been overwhelmed with responsibilities. Sure, you can take it that way. It doesn't have to be the way I outlined, right? Can we see that in like in depth? Because I don't feel like we do, right? It's kind of just 1 minute good father, kind of good father. Boruto knows he's there, and then the next minute I hate my old man, right? Whatever, cool. If you want to say that that's how it should have gone, sure, let's say that's how it should have gone. But we probably need to see that a little bit, at least because what it feels like to me, right, as a Naruto fan through and through, right, what it feels like to me is in order to make the plot of Boruto move forward, in order to make Boruto develop as a character, you are sacrificing, not so much sacrificing, because I want to reiterate, I don't have a problem with Naruto being a fucking like really, really background character, but you are retroactively, you're mischaracterizing him is the best way I can put it, right? And that mischaracterization to me is a big flaw. That's kind of how I feel about it, right? That's how I feel about Boruto. And the reason I think I can say I'm pretty genuine about this, bro, Sasuke being absent with Sarada, like, bro, that makes sense. Bro wanted to kill Naruto, who he deemed to be his best friend and the one that he could like fucking, the only person he could say that like showed him what it was like to not be lonely. It makes sense to me that he could still wholeheartedly love Sarada and think that it is a-okay to completely avoid her, right? To me, with the way Sasuke's character is set up, that is not a mischaracterization of him. That does not ruin his character. And it's like, and the reason is Sasuke's still like, that's still an asshole thing to do. I want to make clear that's not good, duh, right? But it makes sense. Sasuke's never been a very like familial, like I'll say this, not never's been. Post Itachi, Sasuke was a very reclusive, even with people that he loved dearly, right? With Naruto, with Sakura, with Kakashi, all people he appreciated, he has never been a very comforting, warm presence, right? So him being like that, even in adulthood, until he like develops, that makes sense. That is a, to me, natural continuation of his character. But Naruto being somewhat similar in avoiding him and dismissing him does feel extremely weird. And it's a weird way to me to start off the series. It feels like this isn't really who I watched or who I read 700 chapters of. Right?
But the series that you read 700 chapters of was of this a depiction of this character when he's an immature teenager.
Sure, but like here's the thing, right? If you're going to show me that difference, right? Show me that difference. Don't just be like, "Oh, it's changed." To me, that because you're like, okay, I'll give a perfect example, right? Part 1 to part 2, right? Naruto and Sasuke have changed, right? But they have changed along a trajectory that makes complete sense, right? Sasuke's only gotten more brooding and more edgy. Sasuke's only gotten more powerful. Sasuke's only gotten more Sasuke, more like he was in the Final Valley, right? There's a change, but it's a change that you can very logically follow. It makes sense, right? In 3 years, that's how he should be. Naruto, he's changed. He's gotten stronger. He's gotten slightly more mature, right? But at his heart, he's like, even Sakura even has like fucking a gag about that where she's like, oh my God, Naruto's so different. And then he does the sexy jutsu, right? And you're like, oh, well, I guess it's the same old Naruto. Cool, right? You're now establishing a new baseline. It has to make sense because imagine for a second, right? Part 1 Naruto, cool. That's his personality. We then come back and bro is just the edgiest character you've ever seen. He's like, oh yeah, people can change in 3 years. Naruto going from a not relatable, but like a super effervescent, happy person to super edgy, dark and brooding, I hate my life. In 3 years' time, that could happen, right? But just flipping that switch and changing it without giving us a justification or reasoning or showing, and more importantly to me, showing us that is absurd. And that would be bad. To me.
Yeah,
like
I think there is justification.
Okay.
I don't think, obviously it would have been better for them to develop Naruto's relationship with his children more so whenever he was around. I don't disagree with that, but I think because they have limitations in the series and because Boruto was apparently given a length of volumes at the very start, they couldn't spend all the time that they needed to developing Naruto's relationship, and thus you have to put pieces together.
Okay.
But
fair.
I rest my case with
That's
that
fair.
specific part.
The next thing is probably like an even bigger thing. Boruto doesn't necessarily do a lot of stuff particularly poorly. It just doesn't do a lot of stuff particularly well. It's one of those. It's one of those like, you know, if I'm like, when I think about a lot of series I like, right? I'm like, this moment was great. This arc was great. This was great. This was whatever. With Boruto, I kind of just sit here. I fold my fingers. I cross my legs. I twiddle my thumbs, and I'm like, shit, bro. Like a couple of episodes were really well done. I think like Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki was the shit. Boruto with that like fucking that Rasengan, giant Rasengan slamming him with it, that was pretty cool. But when I think about like moments that stand out, right? So like let's say Boruto was just starting with like an even 50%, right? And it's like you can either moments can either decrease or increase its quality to me, right? A solid 5 out of 10. Boruto has just failed to have many moments that have given it points, if that makes sense.
I don't know, Liv, do you have anything to say?
I think basically everything that I feel about Boruto is wrapped up in nostalgia and sentiment. I was wildly surprised when I actually got attached to Kawaki. I didn't expect anything new from Boruto to really hit me, and Kawaki definitely did. Also, I love Amato a lot. His character is super interesting to me. I like the expressions that Ikimoto has been doing. I also like Ada a lot. I think that her ability is kind of a huge hurdle for Boruto to deal with, and her new position is also interesting. I'm kind of curious what Sarda and her are gonna do. And so for me, I feel like fine, fuck Naruto, fine. Essentially, okay, cool. There are a lot of pieces moving now that do keep my interest. Not all that wildly interested in Code, but his desperation does have a place in the story. Like, I love desperate characters. They do the wildest shit. And, I don't know, those weird clone things that he made? Kinda cool art-wise. Might be fun to watch them fight. So, yeah, with Boruto, I'm just in it for the long haul. And, pleasantly surprised with the recent turn of events and art. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's it.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I just want to say something about that 50% even start. I think Boruto has a lot of cool moments, personally.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I think for the sake of the stream, we should just move to the next series.
For sure. Maybe we can move to something that we a little bit more amicable on. Let's talk about Kawaki, a top 10 character in the Naruto franchise.
Hey, Mikey.
What the hell did you just say to me?
The noise you just made.
That was that cartoon fucking squeegee shit. Let's see. Yeah, wow. Sorry, I forgot what I was gonna do. That just completely my whole equilibrium is fucked up off that one, bro. But opinions do exist for sure. Let's see. Okay, next up, let's talk about Hell's Paradise. Let's get some positivity and agreement in the room. All right. Let's see. Real quick before we do that though, Ivan not back from his depression arc yet, bro. You got to get through that one yet, bro. The arc's been going on for a while, bro. It's time to wrap it up. It's time to get to the conclusion. But thank you for the 5. Discussing Boruto in a stream titled "Best New Gen" is hilarious. Oh my god, it's like discussing creams in a best basketballer of all time discussion. Oh nah, bro.
Anyways,
that's nasty business. Nasty.
Thanks
business,
for the $5.
Bro. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, Liv and Tessera just died a little bit inside off of that one. Yeah, thank you. All right, let's talk Hell's Paradise. I've been talking a lot about it. You guys like it, let's talk. What you guys think?
Well, I have a lot to say. Because I never got to talk to you two about it.
Yeah.
After I reread it in in a setting where we had a lot of time, but that's okay. I won't say everything I have to say, but I will start off with saying Hell's Paradise is easily a 9 or a 9.5 out of 10 for me.
Ooh.
Fuego.
Very up there.
Okay. So you mentioned the art earlier in stream talking about Chainsaw Man. How do you feel about the art style? Because I'm just coming across or I'm just starting to write, not just starting to write actually. I've just written an art analysis, if you will. So I'm kind of curious what your thoughts are on the art and stuff like that.
In comparison to other
just
series?
On its own, and then you can talk about how you feel about it on its own, and then you can compare it to other series if you want to. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I just want to say, I'm not sure who the mangaka is. God damn, I should know these things, but their cover art, every single one of their cover art, oh my god, it's beautiful.
You understand?
Absolutely beautiful. But for the most part, in the series, I don't think I ever had like a moment where it's like, ooh, that looks off, or like, ooh, I don't understand really what's going on. I think the art was very fluid. And it had its crazy moments, but it had its moments where it was really well, I guess smooth, or like kind of like Black Clover. So it kind of like fit its theme, wild and smooth, balancing each other out to become nearly perfection.
Yeah, we'll be general with Hell's Paradise too. We'll try to keep it as spoiler free as possible. Like, we may talk about like, oh, this character develops this way, but no major plot stuff. We'll try to.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I was like, he's talking general. If you spoiled something, I was just gonna be like, all right, spoilers, but you didn't. So I was like, all right, cool. We can keep this general. Yeah. So I feel the same way about the art, like especially the manga volumes. Hold on. Let me pull some. Oops, I did the wrong thing. Let me pull some.
Pull up the last one. The last one is so good. Oh my god, Yuji Kaku is a demon when it comes to art.
I love Shion's. Shion's cover is amazing.
These covers are so cool. You guys can like keep going while I'm pulling them up. I'm just gonna be kind of like cycling through them, showing chat. The coloring, Jesus, bro knows how to color. You know what I mean? And you love to see it. Is Hell's Paradise manga done? Yeah, it is. It's over.
I thought Gabimaru was going to be like your run-of-the-mill, boring, just like edgelord. He wasn't even that edgy. He was, maybe he was kind of edgy, but he wasn't like, no, he was dark. I guess, okay, I'll classify him as an edgelord. I thought he was going to be like one of the boring edgelords of the series, but good god, the character development and the character interactions as a whole, but specifically with Gabimaru and the characters he interacts with and the relationships he creates, oh my god.
Yeah,
I really wish I could reread the entire thing.
One of my favorite things about it is like the way that the power system is set up. It's not a typical power-up scenario. So how do I do this without spoilers? Just anytime I talk, I'm probably going to be spewing spoilers, and I'm sorry. I will try, but I'm sorry. It's
just said fuck my rules. Okay, go ahead. Go.
I will try. When you think that the character is literally like, that's it, that's your toast, this isn't a Super Saiyan moment. Like, this is not gonna be like
Dragon Ball, or I'm gonna ring. Sorry, go ahead, continue. Sorry. Chat real quick.
Anger ain't gonna cut it.
No, you know what's crazy? No, you just reminded me. Next time you give an opinion I disagree with, I'm pulling the Dragon Ball card. I'm gonna get you.
No.
But yeah, go ahead. Anger.
What does that mean?
That's
Hold on.
literally the biggest weapon in your arsenal. Why would you do that?
The Dragon Ball card's getting pulled, bro. Listen.
What's the Dragon Ball card?
When I need Liv's opinion to be invalidated, bro, there's a take she has. That I'm gonna get you up out of here. That's all I'll say. I honestly should have pulled that with Boruto, to be honest with you. That might have been my trump card. Let's see. Tiberius, thank you for the 10. How you holding up, BR? Oh, and Shugen is that guy. Shugen's pretty cool. Tessero might disagree, but Shugen's pretty cool. Thank you for the 10. I'm doing pretty good. Stream's going nicely, so I'm doing good. Shugen is cool. Shugen is chill. He's not my favorite character, but he's definitely a good character for sure. He's definitely cool. Bro, just like King Nai just said, 13 for 13 with manga cover volumes is crazy. Is nuts, bro. It's kind of wild, bro. Some artists or like manga that I enjoy more than Hell's Paradise don't go 13 for 13. JJK. Like sometimes, bro, you just get some fumbles in there. But Yuji Kaku said, "Nah, I'm different," and I believe him. He showed me that he is indeed different. But yeah, Hell's Paradise equals strong main
Wait,
cast.
Wait, hold on.
What up? What up? What up?
Liv, are you gonna actually get into the power system? Because that's what before Ronan said no spoilers. That is something I wanted to bring up because that's my only gripe with the series.
Well,
Partially.
I've been blackmailed
Uh-oh.
into silence. It seems.
You've been blackmailed. Who would do such a thing?
Uh,
No, but like I'm not like don't fucking like I feel like you could talk about how the power system works without spoiling. Just
100% strength doesn't work. Like, you could be the strongest person on the planet, and that ain't gonna cut it. And that is one of the coolest things about it's called Tao. So the
about
Tao
balance.
system, yeah, so there's room for all kinds of thematic stuff going on too. Like, for a woman, what does it mean to be balanced? For a Iwagakure ninja, what does it mean to be balanced? For a whatever city Yuzuriya is from, what does it mean to be balanced? For Gentetsu Sai, what does it mean to be balanced? For an executioner, the Asaimon, what does it mean to be balanced? All of these things come into play every single move they make on the island. And like Tessero said too, the interactions between them develop that understanding even more. So the things that characters end up dying for are the most confusing amalgamation of morality that you will ever read. And then the landscape reflects that too. The monsters they're fighting reflect that too. It's beautiful. I'm
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Ronan, can I at least talk about the power system?
Yeah, go on.
I won't say what is what, but like
Okay, yeah,
I just have one thing to say about the power system.
Okay.
Now, I really like the foundation of the power system. You know, elements, weaknesses, strengths.
Mm-hmm.
What I didn't appreciate is how Yuji Kaku, at the start of when the power system was introduced, he gave each element its own, like, I guess, identity. You know how water has the ability to like restore your Tao, and whenever Yuzuriha was, I think she did like a shadow clone or something or a substitution one time.
Yeah.
And someone commented like, "Oh, you must have wood Tao," which makes me believe like wood is supposed to be, or at least like they're implying that wood is supposed to be like defensive or something.
Okay.
And then they kind of, from what I remember, they kind of didn't expand on that anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
so here's
yeah.
the thing, right? I remember I know what you're talking about. A lot of the times the importance of the Tao comes exclusively from interactions, right? So like water is a restorative property, but it's restorative like only it's not restorative in general, right? It's like Pokemon, right? You know, I haven't watched Pokemon, so I might be a fraud actually. Fucking fire loses to water, water loses to earth. I'm just making shit up, bro. I don't know. But like what I say that to say, man. Jesus, yeah, bro. I got cooked, bro. I thought of Pikachu and I said, damn, that's all I got. So I was like, anyways, it's like they have interactions, right? So water is restorative to a certain type of Tao, but fire is restorative to a certain type of Tao, and so is wood, and so is earth, and blah 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 blah, right? So they don't have unique properties, quote unquote, outside of just their interactions with others. So if you can see that someone has wood Tao, right, it's because they're particularly weak or strong to you, right? So like in the Yuzuriya case, it's likely that a Tenzin was able to deduce that because of their actual interactions back and forth. Earth loses to water. Hey, bro, why? That don't make no sense to me.
Liv, what were you about to say?
Also, it's not just like restorative stuff. It requires a certain type of Tao in order to successfully like cut the tendons.
Yes. Yeah.
So you like
you need the type advantage, basically.
That's what the last scene with.
Yes, we know.
Yeah,
that's what that was about. Yeah.
And the only certain people can beat certain people because they have the right Tao for it. They don't really have unique properties on their own. It's how they interact with each other that makes them unique.
Okay, I think I misunderstood that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad.
No,
well, I'll also say another thing I wanted from the power system, and this is my shonen brain talking.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wanted like you know how Gabimaru has fire?
Mhm.
Like, well, no, Gabimaru's not a good example because he can breathe fire. But like, I don't know, if you have like Wood Tao, you'd be able to do something like
Summon
akin
some
to a
shit, bro.
Naruto character, or like Water Tao, just like something slight, not crazy powered, like just like some trick, like ninjutsu or something,
Yeah.
and Gabimaru's sense.
Bro,
Anyways,
bro
that would have
wanted
been
bro
cool.
wanted a Hashirama out here. He said, "All right, hold on, let me cook." Yeah. I mean, I gotta get it. Like, I think its scale is smaller than most other battle shonen that you're gonna find, and that could be a good or bad thing just depending on your taste. So yeah, I can definitely, that's definitely hit or miss. One thing I will say that I think most people tend to like most people tend to agree on, that's really good, is like the cast. It doesn't have the largest cast, but I will say that pound for pound, it probably has a better cast than most series I can think of. Even series that I like more than Hell's Paradise. It Yuji Kaku kind of, you can tell pretty early on that he's kind of like smaller cast, but each character is gonna have a little bit more to them. It's like he's going deeper with the characters, not wider. And I definitely like that because it gives every character, or it gives most characters, a very entertaining appeal to them. You don't really have to worry, for the most part, if this character that you've been introduced to is not going to ever do anything, because chances are they are. Chances are they're going to have a fight, or they're going to have a moment, or they're going to have an aspect to their character that is pretty big. And you're not going to like or love every single character, even if they do get focused, but it significantly raises those chances because everybody that is a main or even like supporting character in the series is really well handled and at least competent or good. And one thing I used to like to say is like the complete opposite. A series I love, by the way, so it's not hate, but Bleach is like a series that I would consider the complete opposite, right? You have obviously a lot of really great characters, but Bleach will they'll introduce a 20-man squad, and you will remember one of them by the time the arc is over, and then we'll just move on,
Yeah.
right? Bleach just does that, and that's just a writing style. Hell's Paradise is kind of the opposite. It's like, no, every character, in quotations, every character I introduce is gonna be fire. But I'm just not going to have that many characters when you compare to like My Hero, fucking JJK, Blue Lock, anything really like that. It just has a smaller cast, but I think it does well because of that. At least in its own little like niche and what it's trying to do. Simply because it just focuses on making really good characters, making really solid casts, and making sure that they have good chemistry.
Yeah, I agree with that. And you already know my opinion about I'm not sure if the chat knows, but Ronan, you already know my opinion about meathead characters, like smoke demon characters.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, chat. If you have like a certain trope that you don't like going into reading or watching Hell's Paradise, I'm pretty sure with all the characters that Yuji Kaku has created, one of them will fit that trope, and one of them will make you like a character trope that you previously disliked. Like for me, Gon Tetsusai, the samurai looking guy, or whatever, warrior looking guy, he's like a meathead for the most part. And I never really liked that trope because it's always just so boring. Like Kenpachi, or I can't think of any other
Yeah,
meatheads,
bro.
but
You don't like Toto, right?
oh no, I don't like Toto either.
Yeah, bro. Like, this is like, okay. I just gotta put it from my perspective real quick, bro. Imagine somebody comes up to you and says they don't like Kenpachi, right? So you know they don't like the meathead trope. And then I was not expecting you to like Gentetsu Sai when you told me that, like, that to that level. He doesn't like one of the best versions of just a smoke demon, but he likes Gentetsu Sai. So, you know, you got Hell's Paradise cook, bro. Hell's Paradise knows what it's doing, in terms of writing, for sure. Yeah,
There's also like, I didn't know which female character to identify with. I couldn't choose a favorite, and that never happens in my life. It's sort of like, because of the lack of, relatable female characters in shonen, I generally automatically gravitate, okay, so which of these dudes am I? Am I Yuji? Am I Megami? Am I Sasuke? Am I, who am I? Am I Konohamaru? But with this, I was not bothered with that. Like, I can identify, and the power system reflects that too. but you can identify across the board. You will not be able to choose a favorite character. And I kept saying too when we were getting introduced to him, like, okay, this is maybe a little bit TMI, but like I grew up around funeral homes and stuff. And one of the things that the Asaimon do is they're essentially in charge of all things mortuary. So they're executioners, but they're also like responsible for the dead and things like that. And that I was automatically like, I relate to all of these guys.
Yeah.
But then
Wait,
they
you
have
still don't
their
have a
own.
favorite character?
Oh God,
Oh
There's a nostalgia
wow.
on that. Real quick,
That's
before I
crazy.
forget. Tiberius, thank you for the 5. Let's see, Yu Yu Hakusho, World Trigger, and Hell's Paradise, my favorite supporting cast. Yu Yu Hakusho does have like a really solid like core 4. I will say that. I like it's definitely really solid. Like just as a 4 main characters, it goes hard. And HTX, thank you for the 110. Hey Ronan, have you ever read any of Ogureto's manga? He's definitely one of my favorite artists, and I would like to know your opinion on it if you have. I haven't. I just looked it up though after he sent the super chat. It looks like he draws for like Monogatari, I think. I am. How do I say this politely? The concept of Monogatari has. Never mind. I might check him out. I might
Hey,
check
now
out
you have to say it
I might
now.
check this out, but listen. I'll say this. I will say this tentatively. All right. Monogatari has from what I've seen and what I've heard from my friends that have read it, it might not be something I interest myself in. Just based on some of the tropes the main character falls into that I don't like the perverty trope. Like I'm just not a fan. But I might try it. Who knows? Like it's maybe a Tessero situation. Like I may be like I hate this trope, and then this guy comes in and it's like, nah, but not me though. So we'll see. But yeah, maybe.
Wait, just a real quick side tangent.
Mhm.
Somebody said Tessero doesn't like Mario. Good God, I don't know how to pronounce this character's name, but like the fire chick, that's sister.
Mariolona.
Yeah,
Wow, Jesus.
that
I don't know if I got that
I don't know
right
how to
either.
pronounce it, but anyways, no, I do not like that character. I actually really don't like her.
Why would
Very,
you?
very much of a. She's very much the type of trope that I dislike. So yeah.
Yeah,
I
bro.
do
Bro,
not
so
like
actually,
her.
that's the epitome of what I hate. Yeah. Oh Jesus, so somebody's. Listen, I'll say this, and this is gonna get me some hot shit with the resident Maki fan to my left, but Sagiri over Maki, bro.
what did you just say out loud?
Sagiri over Maki, bro.
What? You just said it again.
Sagiri and like clear, like not close.
Her hair's too long.
Yeah, see, look at, bro. No real criticisms, bro. No real criticisms. She just waffling. She just waffling, bro. She said nah, bro. You're not. You didn't
reflects everything.
You didn't get blasted. You didn't get bodied by now. You're not good. Not my goat. Nah, but
No Operation Tank It.
Jesus. Yeah. BR, shut up. Yeah, nah, bro. See, but like the thing is though, the reason I say that, right? So one thing about me, the female character categorization is something that I like kind of feel like I have to abide by sometimes when talking about characters, just because one, that's just how the general discourse goes, and two, that is the way you speak to some of these motherfuckers on Twitter. It's just the nature of like talking about it, right? So Sayuri's always classified, Maki's always classified in like the, I do say this is a good female character. But Sagiri's just like a really good character, period. And if someone said like, I'll put it like this, I'll make this comparison. If somebody said that Sagiri is their favorite character in Hell's Paradise, spit, go. I disagree,
That's what I
but
said.
cook, bro. That's what I'm saying, cook. If somebody says that Maki's their favorite JJK character, whoa now, right? I look to my left, I look to my right, and I'm like, damn, that's tough, Obviously, I know somebody that may have Maki as their favorite character, right? But outside of like very few exceptions, I'd be glancing, I'd be looking, and I'm like, you know what? I'll let you do your thing. I'm not here to start any problems. Cough, cough. But it is a little bit crazier to say than Sagiri being a favorite in Hell's Paradise, and that's where they kind of stand apart. Sagiri is just different. Sagiri, like I said, once again, the female character thing, I'm not a fan, but you have to subscribe kind of because it's like, if not, people, you know, this is my favorite cast, but this is my favorite female cast, and it's like, I just think Sagiri is just a really good character. I think Yuzuriya is a really good character, just flat out. I think the same thing for Maki, but I feel it more so with Sagiri and Yuzuriya. Like, I'm just like, these are just good characters, solid characters.
The thing that's different about Sagiri and Yuzuriya and, well, maybe not that other chick that uses seduction methods. I think she's probably
Bro,
100% feminine.
She got one shot in like 2
Yeah.
seconds, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, Shion. But those characters, Maki has misogyny as part of her character story. Like, that is something that she fought. So she is, like, you know, going to have more relatability for women in general. But Sagiri and Yuzuriya, they're universal. Like, that's the thing about the characters.
Say that again.
I mean, she fights misogyny, right? But it's more so like she would have melded the relationship and changed things without wiping out the clan. Like, she mourns the people that misogynized her.
Okay, so 2 things real quick, just because I saw the donations. Tiberius, thank you for the 2. New Gen Waifu equals Henri from Blue Lock. Listen, bro.
Spit.
Wait, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
This has come out in the anime, so it's not technically a spoiler.
Okay.
But every man that goes up to Sagiri and says that you're a woman and you shouldn't be in this line of work has died.
Bodied, bro.
It's like she's putting a
Blasted.
curse on them. She doesn't have to be upset about it because she knows they're just gonna die.
Yeah. And Funky Monk, thank you for the 2. I come here and get blasted with Maki Slender, bro. Listen, I haven't said a single thing negative about Maki. It's like she's just not Sagiri, though. And somebody asked me to explain why Sagiri's different. Like, let's say that you think their writing quality and even their the sort of like premises that they're built on are similar, right? I'm about to body you with one thing, right? Screen time. Oh shit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, and listen, it's not a, like, Maki could be a supporting side character, whatever you want to call it, right? Sagiri is like, she is the deuteragonist. Like, it's not even ambiguous either, right? It's Gabimaru very, very closely under in terms of like how many chapters you're getting, how important you are to the story, all that shit. She is a very, very close number 2. Some may even argue that they're just stand on even footing. It's like a Naruto Sasuke type thing. Not in terms of their dynamic, but in terms of like how important they are, the 1-2 type of thing, whatever, right? Maki is not that. She just isn't, right? Listen, what I've said here is not an opinion, all right? It's not like a fucking take. It's just like inarguable. It's just Maki's not a main character. Maki's not the main character, or top 2, or top 3, or top 5, right? Sagiri is. Right? Sagiri is the second main character of the series. She does get a large majority of the focus of Hell's Paradise, right? So even if, like, I'm like, oh yeah, cool, Maki is written just as well, I'm getting less well-written stuff from Maki than I am Sagiri. So when you stack it up, right? When I look at my, I look at my documents at the end of the day, I'm like, let's see. Sagiri's got more points because she's in the manga more. It's just how it is, bro. I like, if you want, like, the simplest, biggest difference is screen time. That's what it is.
I gotta agree with Ronan, and it's not. I feel like Maki has it set up against her. Her series is set up against her.
Well, first of all, Maki's not a deuteragonist.
That's
sure.
That too. Yes.
Like, y'all are expecting screen time of a deuteragonist for a main group character. What do you call those?
I don't. I know what you mean, though. A supporting character.
Group
I mean,
yeah,
I'm not. I didn't say nothing about expecting.
He was a
right?
supporting character.
Man, me was better than Maki. What's going on here? What's that?
Screen time.
Yeah. Guess what? That one chapter. Guess what? That one chapter more impactful than anything Maki's done. Cook. Nah, but seriously though, like,
impactful was the wrong word to use there.
no, I wasn't. I chose my words very, very intentionally. No, but okay. So, like, I'm not expecting Maki to have more screen time than Sagiri, but if somebody asks me, hey, why do you like this character more, right? And the answer is screen time, I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, I'll put it like this, right? If someone's like, bro, why is Sasuke a better character than, I don't know, fucking, who's a supporting character in JJK? Fucking Urahime,
Nanami.
right? Nanami. Nanami's a much better example, right? Even if I didn't think that the very basic structure of Sasuke's character was better, you're going to give me more with Sasuke than you ever would with Nanami. I'm getting more screen time of just exclusively part 1 Sasuke than I am with Nanami, right? And a lot of it comes down to that. Like, I don't know, bro. For me, personally, I like seeing characters I like on screen. So, that's part of it. That's just how it is. It's not a knock towards Maki. It's not saying, like, oh, she should be written as a deuteragonist. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that this is the way Gege chose to write Maki, right? And this is the way Yuji Kaku decided to write Sagiri. Because of that, and because I value time on screen, I'm going to value Sagiri more. That's all it is. Oh no, here comes Pure Nanami. It's crazy how Nanami got in here, bro. How'd he make his way into my stream? How'd this happen? I didn't do that.
Shows up where the hate shows up.
It was me.
No, it was me.
Like I said.
It was me, Barry. Like, oh, you said hate. I haven't said anything negative about Maki. Not a thing.
Oh my gosh, just saying that she's the worst of the 2 characters on the table right now and reinforcing it very hard. All right,
okay.
Here's the thing. You, sorry, gotta play this card. You as man.
Oh, Jesus.
Got him.
Don't know how to relate to all of Maki's character. So, regardless of screen time, there are sections of her that are just simply not going to resonate with you. Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, I'll ask this then. If you add that, what possible reason would I have to like Maki more? If I can't relate to her, she has less screen time, and we'll even say the writing quality is similar, what reason would I have to say that Maki's a better character?
You don't need to. You simply just don't need to insist that she is the lesser of the 2.
We're on a stream comparing all of these series. Comparison's
we
the
are
name of the game.
currently comparing women.
We're just comparing aspects of 2 series because I got the question. But whatever, right? Fine, cool. Sagiri's in her box, Maki's in hers, right? In any case, I think Hell's Paradise's strong point is its chemistry.
In her box.
Box.
In her bag.
Jesus, but you are. Sometimes I look at you and I'm like, nah, bro. Sometimes
in her box.
Yeah, no, dude. You know what?
I'm sorry.
I'm serene. I'm
the prison
serene.
realm.
I'm okay.
He said, I'm sorry.
You know, I accept the slander and my heart is still open. Okay. Anywho, right? I think we can all say we like Hell's Paradise. What are your guys' rankings? Because I know yours is a little bit. Tester, you said 9 or 9.5 for you. Liv, how do you feel?
9.95, definitely.
Okay. Fair. I have it a little bit lower. You know, I'm a hater for real. I have it at an 8.5. And I think probably the biggest thing is there just ain't enough. Not enough. And that's not like, oh, it should be longer. It's not really a criticism of the series structure. It's just more like shorter series are typically at a disadvantage, if that makes sense, right? Like a really well one-shot, a really well-written one-shot will have trouble comparing to, I don't know, a 500 chapter series that is really well written too. Jesus. But yeah, so that's how I feel about that. 8.5, pretty good though.
Wait, what if they give us a Boruto version of Hell's Paradise? Thoughts?
Do you mean I think it's worse, or do you mean I think it's like it's just an extension?
Like a continuation.
No, it's just a time of peace, you know, and what happens to the characters.
Oh, I'll say that one shot that was the better time of peace. That's all I'll say. Listen. No. Let me not. Because if I say what I'm gonna say, we're gonna fight about Boruto again, and I just got out of scrap, right? I got a few scratches, so I'm gonna relax. All right, I'm gonna relax. All right, next up, let's see. Something you guys can talk about for a second. While I go pee. What have you guys seen up here? I guess the big one, Blue Lock. Go off. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Blue Lock. Blue Lock is quote unquote peak. I'm not gonna say it's the best sports manga. To me, Blue Lock is like, I can't see Blue Lock any more deeper than something that's just like entertainment week by week. But that's not a knock on it that's not a knock at the series. Entertainment can be bad and entertainment can be good. And I just look forward week to week seeing Blue Lock entertain me, because that's what it does really well. It's just like
Tessera.
high paced entertainment. Yeah.
Tessera, did you not message me earlier saying, have you been fiending for Blue Lock like I have
Oh, I'm
been?
fiending for some entertainment. Trust me. I I haven't had Gojo. I haven't had, well, I had MHA and Black Clover, but that's not enough.
Yeah. I've been waiting for that borrowed chapter 2. Holy shit.
Blue Lock.
Blue Lock, have you reread Blue Lock? Have you like binged it and gone all the way through?
No, should I? Maybe my
Yeah, you
opinion would
need to.
change.
Because Ronan's not wrong about rereads with Blue Lock. There's something about the pace of it that just, you really kind of get in a groove or like a rhythm, and you are on the field and it is flying. Like the U20 game on a reread makes me sick. It is amazing. And I agree with you too. It's not the best sports manga. But it does something the best in the sports manga category, if that makes any sense. And that's like the emotion that you feel with each goal. Like every drive down the field is like you are having a heart attack, like you're on the field. And it creates this sort of immersion that I don't know if things like, I mean, Haikyuu is a
Ooh.
better sports manga.
What did I just come back to? Hold on. No.
I'm saying Haikyuu is a better sports manga, but I don't know if it gives you the same like velocity of immersion that Blue Lock does.
Let me say something. Just for anyone that hasn't seen Haikyuu, please cover your ears. There's 2 moments in Haikyuu that I don't think any sports manga will ever give me in terms of emotional attachment and just pure. I don't even know the word to say. I don't think I can say that word on stream. But the moment when Tsukushima like realized he liked volleyball,
My God.
that moment,
Yup.
oh my god. But that wasn't even the best one. The best one, in my opinion, is when Hinata first received. I will never forget that moment. Oh my god, that was beautiful. I feel
Everybody
like
in the gym teared up.
Blue Lock gives me those kind of like, not to the same degree, of course, but it does give a lot more of those consistent like rush moments. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. But Haikyuu, god damn, that's a series.
And also, I don't know, there's something weird about it too, because Haikyuu is like character based. So it's our attachment to Suki that makes that moment so overwhelming.
Yeah.
And then with Blue Lock, it's almost like our attachment to the goal makes it that overwhelming. Like all we know about these guys is the goals that they're going for. That's it.
That's
Nah,
true.
me and Isagi brothers for real, bro. Speak for
Oh
yourself.
boy.
Nah, bro. Me and Sai too. Yeah, we locked in. Shido
Uh-oh.
too.
You and who?
Sai. Itoshi
Just
Sai.
Mm.
Shido too,
You're gonna
though.
move in with Shido inside.
Do you talk like Shido outside of streaming too?
What you mean? And if I do, what about it?
It's that, and if I do,
What you gonna do about
good
it?
for you, bro.
What you gonna do if I talk about fucking exploding on outside the stream, huh? Any problems? Any issues?
No, I'm gonna just say you do you, bro.
All right, bro. Listen, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. As long as we're in an accepting environment, cool. You know, I'm chill. Yeah. So, I mean, the comparison of Blue Lock to Haikyuu is always a hard one for me. Because Blue Lock would be a 10 out of 10 if it was in an ongoing series. I tend, this rule has been broken, I think twice by Grand Blue and Tomodachi Game, but I tend not to give ongoing series a 10 just because I know how badly a bad ending can fuck it up, right? Shout out Tokyo Revengers. So like I typically don't, but you know, Haikyuu's a 10, Blue Lock's a 9.5 in my eyes. With Blue Lock already, in my opinion, being good enough to get that 10. Just, you know, disregarding my rule. It's still a very hard comparison, though, because a lot of my preference for Blue Lock, I think part of it has to be attributed to the recency in which I've consumed it, like, even when I'm trying to remove myself from it, right? I haven't read Haikyuu. Granted, I've reread Haikyuu 5 times, but I haven't read Haikyuu as recently as I've read Blue Lock, and Blue Lock has a knack for really grabbing your attention and never letting go. Which I'm assuming you guys touched on a little bit just based on how you guys were discussing it. But I think Blue Lock's saying it's not character driven, I think, is a disservice to it, because I feel like it just goes about it in a significantly less sentimental way. Blue Lock is continuously just fucking like, it just feels like you just got adrenaline pumped into your veins every single chapter, every single game. And it's quite a bit faster pace than Haikyuu's, because Haikyuu has this sort of formula of game or tournament, training arc, etc., etc. Whereas Blue Lock, it kind of has a similar thing, but like the way it goes about it is so significantly different. Oftentimes the training literally comes from the games. Like you're getting better mid-game to a level that you just don't see in Haikyuu, which isn't a good or a bad thing inherently, but it just makes some of these moments so good. Like I'll say this, right? You mentioned Suki's moment. You mentioned like those touching emotionally, and I'll agree. I definitely don't think a Blue Lock moment has gotten me sort of that emotional and like the tearing up or like I'm so proud of you sense. But one thing I can say that Haikyuu's never done, it has never made me jump out of my seat and flip over my chair the way seeing Isagi get that goal, that final U20 goal.
Let's be honest, Blue Lock hasn't done that either.
Blue
Flipping out.
Blue Lock has done that several times for me, bro. Listen, every Shido pen. I mean, well, hold on, relax. Yeah, that U20, bro, that U20 goal, shit.
What did it make you do again? Tell the stream.
I stood up and my chair flipped over.
Oh, I thought you said you.
No, bro, I didn't turn around and flip my chair over intentionally.
I thought you said you did a flip.
Oh, bro is not listening. I'm sick. No, that would be such a weird reaction. No, I just got up really excitedly, and then my chair flipped over. But yeah, like I'll say, like Haikyuu is definitely very hype in its own way, but they're completely different types of sports series. I will say though, something about Blue Lock just gets like my heart racing in a way that Haikyuu doesn't really. And I don't know, right now, bro, that hype feeling just kind of hits. I will say though, this isn't really a Blue Lock versus Haikyuu stream. This is more just general new gen or ongoing manga. I'll say it's kind of like I like Blue Lock more than I like a lot of the series we have on this list. It kind of steamrolls is crazy. It doesn't steamroll, but in terms of art, I'll say it's pretty fucking dominant. Top 1 or 2 for me on this list at least. And then in terms of just like characters and cast, I think sports manga in general benefit from this, but Blue Lock, just because I think it's the only sports manga we have on here, benefits from having a particularly good cast stand out for like relative to the rest of the series we have on here. Maybe barring something like Hell's Paradise, which we've also hyped up specifically for its cast. I think I can go bar for bar with like Blue Lock characters that I really like with almost any other series on here, just because there's so many teams. There's so many characters that are important on those teams, and it just feels hype all the time, bro. Yeah, there's just a lot to love about Blue Lock.
The art is amazing.
Yes, I agree, very much so.
Hot take.
Yeah.
What if I said the Blue Lock art was
what?
You didn't hear me?
No, the Blue Lock art was what?
Then I probably shouldn't repeat it.
No, go ahead. Wait, did you hear him?
Nope.
Yeah, that sounds like you didn't say it, buddy.
I think my mic cut out.
Oh damn, cut it back in.
That's all right.
We
can move on.
Yeah, no. Let's see. What do you got? Soccer Days in New Gen. It's pretty good. We'll talk about it in a second. Sakamoto Days appeals to my lizard brain though completely. No, like I'm not even gonna like pretend that it doesn't. But yeah, Blue Lock's art peak. Disliking it equals I think it's honestly racist, to be honest. That's what I heard. But
what?
Anyways, Blue Lock in general pretty fucking good. It is. Look at this real quick. It's in my top 3 of like new gen ongoing manga that we have up here, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think you guys don't agree. I think I've actually asked you guys how you feel about it in comparison to one particular series, and you both failed the test. So,
you're a liar. First of all,
no,
Hell's Paradise is finished. That's why it is cemented above Blue Lock right now. But Blue Lock is probably still in my top 3.
You're expecting Blue Lock to be finished? That's so unfair. Anyways,
wait, what?
Nothing. Just mocking liver.
Did you ask me about my top 3 with these
No,
specific
I
pick?
just asked you. No, I asked you about Blue Lock versus Hell's Paradise. And you gave me your answer.
Did you?
Yeah, bro. Bro does not
I
fuck with
even
me. That's
asked you what
crazy.
you answered.
I don't even remember. Was it? That must have
It
been
was
like a
Hell's
week or two
Paradise.
ago.
I was like, Hell's Paradise.
No, I don't remember you asking that. But yes,
Nah,
it would
bro.
be Hell's Paradise.
Yeah, bro. I just know your answer for no other reason. I didn't ask. I just inferred it.
What do you think my top 3 would be, Ronan?
For the new gen,
Yeah.
JJK, Hell's Paradise, Boruto. No, if we're counting Mob Psycho. No, do you fuck with Mob Psycho like that? I'd say Boruto. So JJK,
Yeah.
not JJK Blue Lock. JJK, Hell's Paradise, Boruto. Is that true?
Yeah. That's
Predictable.
fact.
No, it's crazy. See, I'm an enigma, bro. You can't predict.
You're
my
not
top
an
three.
enigma, motherfucker.
Go
I
ahead, name
could
it.
guess
Go right now.
Okay, let me look at the list. Let me look at the
Go right
list.
now.
Hold up.
You're not getting the shit.
I got you.
Nah, you're not locked in.
Okay, so one of them is Call of the Night, right?
Shit, bro. He might got me. Hold on.
Another one is Blue Lock,
Shit, bro. He might got me. Hold on. Lock in.
and the last one is gonna be, I'm gonna say Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, nah. You don't know me at all, bro.
Liv, am I right?
No.
No.
Damn it. It was only off by 1 though, right?
Yeah, bro. You were off by that. You got a 66. You failed.
I was actually gonna give you a clue not to say JJK.
Get out of my
but-
class. You flunked. Nah, but yeah. I will say, you did all right or whatever. Livs is JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Sorcery Fight. So, there's that. Pretty easy to get. If we counted like Kaguya-sama and Grand Blue, that list would be so fucking unfair. I don't think anything on this list really touches either of those. And I know that's a hot take or whatever. Grand Blue almost ended my life due to laughter. And I mean, Kaguya-sama's just peak romance. So like, what you want me to do about that? Like, all right, bro. Like Romeo and Juliet, who? That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Let's see. Bro put MHA with Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man. Bro thought that shit could play with the big boys. I'm sick. Nah, but base. Yeah, the answer is JJK, and JJK. I have problems. Damn, is that a live alt account? What the hell? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm going to run through a few real quick, just some of the stragglers that I know either you guys haven't read or don't care about. Just so we can get to some of the heavy hitters. Spike's Family, pretty fucking good, wholesome. Have either of you read it or watched it?
I watched it. Yeah.
Did you?
I
Did you
love
like it?
Spike's Family.
You know what? Let's go. I expected very little of y'all, but y'all exceeded my expectations. Thank you. I appreciate that. Lock
It's
in.
super wholesome. How could you not like it?
Lock in,
cute,
bro.
yeah.
Lock in. Yeah. I think we agree it's not probably gonna be at the top of the list, but it's definitely like it's just a really fun thing to watch and read in general. So yeah, lock in. Mission Girl Family. I think it's pretty good. I think it's probably the most underrated. It's probably like the sleeper agent of all of these, but it's not my pick for favorite. I think it's pretty cool though. Tessero, I remember you thinking it was all right. I think Jesus. I don't know if that changed. At all. Damn, bro, don't want to talk to me. That's crazy. All right, fine, bro. You know what? I didn't want your opinion on Mission Girl Family anyway. You know, like whatever. Jeez, I don't even care for real.
I'm sorry, I actually didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
I'm sick, bro. Chat. No, I was about to say something Bushama says during stream, and I'm not about to do that. That's just crazy. Yeah, basically, what do you think about Mission Girl Family? I remember you thinking it was all right last time I asked.
I like it. It's fun. It took me a while to get through, but I think the characters are really interesting. And one thing that happened recently, Ronan, actually today, when you sent me that list, I read Mission Yozakura Family on, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot I was reading that series. And that typically doesn't happen with a lot of series that I really like. So, Yozakura Family just kind of mid.
No, bro.
Nothing special.
I'm about to throw up.
What?
Nothing. Sorry, that just hurt my heart. All right.
Well,
all
you
right.
don't think it's mid?
Bro, but what if I box you right now for these opinions? What's happening then?
I mean,
bro said he don't care. All right, let's set it up
Oh.
then. Creator Clash. Nah, but Creator Clash is nuts. All right, Dawn to Dawn, Peak. Go read it if you're a weirdo. Live, go read it.
I heard that.
I know. Let's see. Demon Slayer. Mashal.
Ooh.
Let's see. Kaiju number 8. Have either of you read that?
No.
Yeah, don't. No, that's crazy. Kaiju number 8 is not bad. It's okay.
Spencer told me to read that. No, I still haven't. So.
Well, that, I mean, good. Don't take. Never mind. Let me.
We're just gonna
let me
skip
not-
over
yeah, let me
Demon
not-
Slayer.
let me-
Hold
would
on,
you-
we're
did
just
you,
gonna
did you
skip
want to have
over
a
Demon
conversation
Slayer?
about Demon Slayer, bro?
I just want to touch up on his greatness. And let me ask the
Whoa,
chat a
whoa,
question.
whoa. Hold on,
What?
bro. It's greatness. Did I just
Yeah,
get?
I mean,
I just got
it-
sucker
it-
punched, bro. I didn't know you like Demon Slayer.
Now hold on. I don't think the story is crazy. I think the story is mid. I really like the characters. I really like the power system. I just want to ask the chat and anyone who's recently been watching the anime, what do y'all think about the CGI? Because that
It's fine.
is a very controversial opinion
It's fine,
in the
bro.
community.
It's fine. It's not great. It's fine.
Are you watching Demon Slayer?
Yes, bro.
Why haven't you watched Oshi no Ko?
Bro, I just haven't
Huh?
gotten around to it, bro. Relax.
Mm.
Hop off. All right, bro.
Okay.
Chill.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, do you think it's good?
It's fine.
Or
It's
it's
fine.
alright?
It's like it's good for what you normally get for 2D animation. It is not gonna be like series that are completely CG. Like what is it? Trigun recently is like a really good example of CG. This Demon Slayer CGI is like fine. It's good. It's not intrusive to me. It's okay. That's how I feel about it. What about you?
Yeah, I agree with you. Like when I first saw it, I was like, that's an interesting like way to go about drawing the demon or animating the demon, and it's not egregious. It's not crazy because it's ufotable, and we know what kind of things ufotable are capable of. But it's just there, really.
Yeah, that's how I
Yeah,
feel
it
about
wouldn't
it.
bother
That's how I
me
feel
too
about
much.
Zenitsu goat, right? You agree?
Oh god.
No,
Giyu goat, right? You agree?
Giyu, yeah, not Zenitsu.
50. You 1 for 2,
How
bro.
can you like?
You
How
shooting
can you like
50%.
Zenitsu? How can you like Zenitsu?
You don't care.
And I'm not gonna say the trope is the same, so don't even start. But
Okay.
not like
Lightning.
Sanji. I think their tropes are just as annoying as each other.
Wait.
Zenitsu being like
Zenitsu being a crybaby, is that like the thing?
A crybaby bitch. Like it's so annoying.
Hey, bro.
It's not annoying for you to watch. It doesn't even make sense because he's strong.
No, bro. It's
Only
not.
when he's sleeping.
No, shut the. Oh, sorry. I sorry. I almost got crazy. Sorry, the switch almost got flipped. My fault. I apologize, chat. I apologize, Liv. That was out of character. That was uncharacteristic of me. All right. The notes app apology is coming out right now. All right, guys. Listen. Sorry. Let me recenter my chi real quick.
No longer incoming.
I'll say this, right? Liv, have you read the manga?
No.
So don't talk. Thank you. Sorry, crazy still. I'm going to pull back a little bit. First of all, that's payback for fucking telling me to shut up about Maki earlier. For the man thing, right? And second of all,
Say it like that?
yes. And second of all, Zenitsu is not only strong when he's asleep. Nerd. All right.
Okay,
And
but
third
we're
of
gonna
all,
talk about his annoying trope.
It's not annoying to me, bro. What you want me to do about that? Like
Him being a crybaby and a
bro, like
just
listen,
like a
Super
love
simp?
super simp.
bro,
Yes.
a super bro. Okay, oh my god.
Nezuko doesn't even know who he is.
They get married? What are we doing? Aren't their descendants
Wow,
literally
nice
just
spoiler. Whoa!
whoa, bro? People are really watching Demon Slayer for the romance. Like, who
I
cares?
would have to unsubscribe from you if I was an anime only in Demon
Hey.
Slayer. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do. Do it. I don't know, bro. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Listen. All I'm gonna say is this, right? All I'm gonna say is this: being a crybaby is not nearly as annoying to me as the person.
And a super simp.
Bro likes one person. What do you want me? What do you want me? You want me to
It
do?
only takes one person to simp over.
Yeah, nah, bro. You're not locked in, bro. Yeah, y'all.
I'm not with Zenitsu. I'm not.
And that's a problem, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all
Well,
it is. You don't get it,
fix
and that's
it.
fine. And that's okay. You don't have
Fix
to
the
get it.
problem.
Fix the problem.
Fix
no problem.
it.
There's no problem, bro.
Hmm.
There's no problem.
It's the lightning. It's the same reason he likes Kashimo.
Oh,
lightning.
it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. It's
I
the
should've
lightning
known.
is one of the tropes too. Yep.
It's the
Yep, yep.
lightning. What are you
God,
talking
you're
about?
Floating
so
core. It's
simple.
I don't. Hold on.
core.
Hold on. I don't like Kaminari. What about that? What you gonna do about that?
Oh
Huh?
gosh.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
you're
you wrong.
lying. He also
No,
doesn't have
bro.
a sword though.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a sword trope in there
Everybody
too.
has a
You
sword in
gotta throw
Demon
the sword
Slayer.
in.
Having a
Well,
sword in Demon
yeah,
Slayer does
but
not make you
it's
special, bro. I don't like everybody in Demon Slayer.
Yes, it does
It's a
too. It
lightning
does.
sword though.
No,
so
with if
it's
everybody
like,
has a sword, you ever heard that Incredibles quote, right? If everybody's super, then no one is, right? That's how I feel about swords, bro. If everybody's got a sword, you got to do some extra. You got to put some spice on it, right? Giyu, guess
The
what?
spice is the
He's
lightning.
edgy. No, bro. It's thunder breathing.
He's lying to
It's
us, Liv.
thunder breathing, bro. And guess what? It maybe that would work if the lightning was real. It's not. I don't care.
Oh my God! Please don't get into this.
That fake
this
lightning,
re-
bro. Trust me,
Please
that's
stop.
not making me like it anymore. I
Please stop.
swear, bro. Right hand to
I
God.
can't. That's the thing that triggers me about Demon Slayer so much. I cannot stand the not
Hey,
real
bro,
effects.
that pretend
That shit
water
is
going
real,
crazy,
and people
bro.
are upset.
That pretend water going
No,
crazy, bro.
It's real, and people are upset about it.
Yeah, bro. When Muichiro summoned that mist but didn't actually, that shit went hard. That shit was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
just
all I
joining
had to
everybody's
say about
arguing.
Demon
What the
Slayer.
fuck's going on? The stream, buddy. The stream.
Wait.
Welcome.
I have a question. Just a
Yeah,
random offshoot.
Sure.
You know Gameron, right?
Yeah.
Is your favorite character Gamma?
Yeah.
Is it because he has lightning style and a sword?
Bro, he does not have lightning. Bro, it's not lightning style, bro. It's named after lightning-based abilities. Listen, I like actual lightning anime powers, right? Oh my god, thunder breathing, but I don't actually use thunder or lightning. Yeah, no, that's lame, bro. I don't care, all right? Guess what?
So if
Not
that
me.
was fire, you're telling me you would have liked it as much?
Yeah, bro.
If you would have used like fire style?
Listen, if Rengoku wasn't a bum, bro, I'd be locked into him too, just because he's like,
Be for real. Just for 1 second.
I'm
Just stop and
I'm
be
being
for real.
100% for real, bro. I'm being so dead ass. Like, let me think.
Any series that a character has a sword?
Gabi Maru is my favorite Hell's Paradise character. What's his element? Say it with me now.
He doesn't have
Fire,
an
bro.
element.
Oh, he doesn't? The fire breathing
No.
ninja is not the element? Oh, that's crazy.
No,
That's
because he
crazy.
throws rocks and stuff around too. He doesn't have an
He
element.
throws rocks and stuff, meaning he doesn't breathe fire. You're fucked, bro. You're off your rocker. This
He doesn't have a
motherfucker-
sword. That's kind of crazy.
This motherfucker lit himself on fire in the first chapter of the series, talking about he doesn't have an element. I'm sick. I'm truly sick to my stomach.
It's
bro.
cool, but that's not an element, bro.
Oh, bro, I'm about to punch you. I'm about to hit you, bro.
But he does. But he is a fire elemental,
Yes.
and that's also
Yeah, y'all
real
can't
aesthetic
convince me.
blaze is
Bro
also
said y'all
real
can't convince
fire.
me.
Y'all can't convince me.
Nah, bro's
He's got
retreated into a
Bakugo
shell.
sweat.
Nah,
Ugh.
don't compare
Uses
Gabi
it.
Maru
He
to that bomb. Don't you ever do that.
Actually, yeah, don't
you ever
do that,
in
Liv.
He's
my-
got the same type of sweat
Don't you
glands. That's
Uh-uh.
all.
do that
No,
in
that
your
sounds.
life, bro.
I don't like
Gabi-
that
Pissed
comparison.
both
Gabi
y'all
Maru
off
better.
For opposite reasons.
Maru
Oh,
better.
Shit.
Nah,
Oh,
Tetsuo doesn't like
no.
Bakugo more than Gabi Maru, does he?
No, I don't. I don't.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, God,
That's what
okay.
I'm talking about. He knows ball. He knows ball. He understands. He don't need to put his stocks in that bum. All right.
Not a bum, but
He uses fire cheese.
just like I don't like Deku more than
Deku better
Gabi
than
Maru.
Bakugo,
But
though.
anyways,
Yeah. Anyways, wait. What series are we talking about? Oh, Demon Slayer. Let's see.
yeah, I'm done with that.
Under the Luck. That's cool. I need to catch up. That's all I got to say about it. It's pretty
I
cool,
don't
though.
know why, but I've tried to read Undead Unluck twice, and it's goofy. Andy,
It gets more serious. You just gotta trudge through it. It's one of those
it's too
things.
goofy for me.
It's one of the, I feel you on that. Like it immediately was turning me off because the pervert trope, like the weird, like, oh my god, group it, like not a fan, right? So that first chapter, I was like, this is just so corny, bro. What are we doing? But one of my friends was like, keep reading, bro. And I think it was chapter 20. I was like, okay, hold on. God? Hold on, what the
What?
fuck? I'm like, God? Like literally God? The
Okay.
deity? I was like, Jesus. And that kind of switched things for me. So I'll say if you can get past it, go for it. Fuko, I think you'd like Fuko, Testro. Liv,
Really?
no, Liv wouldn't like Fuko. I don't think she'd like Fuko. Maybe you'd like her, but you wouldn't get it.
What?
Yeah,
Aw,
you wouldn't get it. She's too cartoony for
Ronan
you.
stepping on the gas.
Oh, she's too cartoony for me. That's a good
you
point,
don't
though.
you don't
That's-
like
I can't
like
do that
you don't
shit.
like she doesn't like Deku because like he's
Uh-oh.
actually yeah
I'm okay with that.
You don't like Bakugo either though, right, Liv?
I'm okay with that too.
Bro's voice cracked and he said that. I'm okay with that, bro. That don't mean nothing to me. That don't hurt my feelings. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's even Kirishima. Like, I don't. Yeah.
20 chapters before it improved, man. That's so much. If you say that to a One Piece fan, you will be assassinated. I will say this as somebody who's, bro, the amount of time somebody just tells me to let shit cook, and I'm 50 chapters in is astonishing. What is that ass series called again? Fuck. What is it?
Don't you do it.
The one that tests for like shit.
I'm gonna block you,
Where
bro.
is it, bro? Where is it? Oh, Hitman Reborn,
Kill yourself.
bro. Trash, bro. Absolute garbage. Absolute. Actually, a lot of people have.
What did you say earlier? I'm serene and my heart is open.
Yeah, bro. Hey, bro, listen, Tessero. How about this? Let's make a quick bet, right? If you when's the last time you've watched or reread Hitman Reborn?
Has
it been years?
It's been years, yeah.
Okay. How about this? If you read Hitman Reborn, right? Just read to the first 100 chapters, and you tell me it is not reasonable for me to say that shit is some of the worst manga I've ever read in my life, I'll Cash App you or PayPal you $5.
No, I don't want your money. I just want you to read the series.
Bro, that's worse. Take my money. I don't want to read that, bro. Bro, listen. That is some of the worst manga I've ever consumed in my life. It is so, like, dude, just okay, chat, you guys, have you ever had somebody crack a joke and it's just like so unfunny? Like, you ever they just think it's a fucking banger, right? They say some shit, think it's funny, right? They look at you, you're not laughing.
But you do that all the time.
Sure, right? Cool. Call me unfunny. Let me. Hey, bro, that's on me, right? Now imagine a manga that was like that for 70 chapters. Imagine a manga trying to, me and Roboco, but it turns into a battle shonen 70 chapters in, bro. That's what that is. And I'm not here
Me and Roboco, that Robot Maid series?
Yep. The unfunny bum series. Yep. Lock in. Is Blue Lock over?
I have no comment. Good lord.
Yeah,
no comment.
Please don't, actually.
We'll talk about this off stream.
Bro said he's about to get violent. I'm sick. He said, what I want to say cannot be talked about live. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Let's see. What are some other ones we can... All right, Under the Luck. Search Next, you guys aren't locked in. Suishi to Goat. That's all I'll say. Probably some of the best art. Yeah, best art. Probably my pick for best art. Yeah. All right, Call of the Night. Either you guys read that or watched that? You've
Shown me some like perspective panels from Call of the Night, and the art looks amazing.
A vibe, style. This is style, bro. This is what style means.
I was watching a streamer, and for some reason on Twitch they were streaming the anime episode, so I caught a bit of Call of the Night, and specifically with the scene where the male main character is like in his room about to go to sleep. I guess this is like the first episode or something, and the vampire is like, "Go ahead, go to sleep," and then he's like, "Why aren't you sleeping?" She's like, she was like making up some lame excuse, and then she like tried to like molest him when he was sleeping by like trying to suck his neck for some. That to me, that's weird.
I saw a vampire try to get blood and said, "No, that's not okay."
No,
I'm sick.
I saw a vampire try to molest an underage kid. That's what I saw.
What?
Vampires don't have morals. What do you?
It's not even about that. Like the scene is just, oh, you're asleep? Time to get your blood. Like, bro said, oh my god, a vampire? Bro brought out his fucking holy water. Jesus.
But it wasn't just like that. Like, I like Castlevania, but they just like, how do you say, like they etchy? It kind of like it felt etchy to me, and it just didn't feel right. Tell me that if I go and look up Call of the Night, is that not one of the tags that I'd see on the manga? Etchy?
Personally, I don't look at the tags of the manga, but if you do, I don't know, fucking cook, bro. Let me just see. When I looked it up, romance, shonen, vampire, supernatural. Those are the tags.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know. That just put me off. Maybe it is a good series, but goddamn, that is a horrible first impression.
No maybes, no buts, no ifs, no ands. It is.
You know what else is a good series? Hitman Reborn. Next series on the list.
Bro said next series on the list for a 20-year-old manga. I'm sick. Let's see. Missed my last dono when you left, but Cook, by the way, shout out Liv. She snapped with the art. First of all, Tiberius, thank you for the 5. I'm sorry I missed your last dono. I should be able to pull it up though. And Liv, someone thank you. So
Thank
that's
you.
nice.
I'm weird about saying thank you, but also thank you.
What?
It made sense backwards.
It did. Okay, I'll trust that it did. Fair enough. Yeah. What up, Johnny? What up, Johnny? What up, Johnny? Ronin's trigger word. Thank you. I'm trying to think what could have possibly been brought up. Oh, Hitman Reborn. Yeah. Let's see.
Someone said that scene was more horrific than sexual.
Well, you're both dragging it.
Lord.
Jesus Christ, bro. Y'all are both dragging it so bad. Like a vampire. You're so. Jesus.
Okay,
Y'all are
bro,
so
relax.
Oh my god, bro. The vampire tried to bite somebody and suck their blood. What? Oh my. I don't see Jesus.
okay,
I don't
bro.
see Jesus in this manga. Like, bro, relax. Remove the stick from your colon. All right. And then read.
Yeah, I could say the same thing for you.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
That'll make.
We'll talk about that later. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll lock in with you.
Wait, I just realized that Isagi is choking Yuji, and Yuji. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking as I stared at this for like the last hour or something, but that's pretty epic. That's pretty epic.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah.
I fucked up the jersey quite a
You
few
can
times.
kind of thank me too. It's not like a. No, I'm joking. By the way, all credit goes to Liv. She did draw this.
Yeah, he came up with the concept.
I mean, I recognize it right now, but let's see. What do you say? Marriage Toxin? That's one I've heard really good things about. When you're gonna tap into some real shoujo, I already did. It's called Orange. Lock in. That is some basic shoujo though. Yeah. Jesus, I almost died. Wow, that was crazy. I was just about to speak. My words started to just choke me out.
Because you call Orange basic.
Bro,
Don't do it again.
Jesus,
okay?
bro. I just mean it's like
No?
the Naruto
That's
of
okay.
shoujo. Jesus.
That's okay.
That's okay. I'll allow it.
Don't worry about
you
it.
fuck with Orange though?
I liked Orange.
That's good. All right.
Yeah.
I can make amends with you. Let's see. How is Isagi alive after that? Because he's a striker, bro. What do you mean? That's his ego for real. You think Isagi's gonna let Yuji beat him? Nah, bro. You're not a real egoist if you think
I'm
that.
dead.
He's been in the weight room with Kunigami lately.
That's
so,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Bro was lifting. Like I've never seen Yuji squat 4 plates. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. I don't know what his max bench is looking like. All right.
He's like, what's a weight room look like?
All right.
How
Now
do I
this
throw a shot
leaves.
put?
Now this leaves I think just 3 series. I'll knock out Sakamoto Days real quick just because I think I'm the only one that's read it. Sakamoto Days is really good. Like if you like fights a lot, like if you're someone like me, right, who can just read a manga strictly for fights, like you just like seeing cool fights, Sakamoto Days is so good. Like I'm just gonna say it, Sakamoto Days slaps any series that we're gonna talk about in terms of pure fight choreography. Nothing's even really close, bro. I thought it was close before. I disagree with my old self. Sakamoto Days is just different. This is some of the most creative shit I've ever seen in a battle tournament, bro. If you've ever someone lit their own cigarette with their motorcycle sparking on the ground. Are you serious? Are you for real right now? What are we doing?
Panel.
So cold. I don't know, bro.
Like the hand-face coordination it takes to do that.
I couldn't even imaginate. Yes, new word there. Imaginate a fight scene as creative as that, and this motherfucker be thinking about it and then actually drawing it, bro. Then you just be actually drawing it. It's crazy. It's actually nuts. So Sakamoto Days, and it's also just like a really good series otherwise. I know people tend to hone in on fights, myself included, just because that is its, I'll say, like, its strongest point. But the characters are solid, the plot's cool, the antagonists are cool. Like, everything about it is solid. Even if you're not the biggest fan of fights, you'll probably like Sakamoto Days. It's good. But the highlight is its fights. Like, the fights are just, they're just perfect, to be honest with you. It feels very cinematic, bro. Suzuki might be this gen's Toriyama in terms of choreography. Just in terms of, like, creativity and fight shit and paneling, yeah, bro's locked in.
Hold on. I might have to read Sakamoto Days.
Yeah, I'm
Bro,
over like,
Listen, I think, Liv, now, I direct this at you because I know Tessero is not quite as much of a, we'll say the nice way to put it, JJK fanatic as you, right? I think even you would be forced to admit, I thought you'd be forced to admit that's a Gary. Let me think. No, you would be forced to admit, you would, no. I'm going to stand on it. I'm going to stand on it. Even you would be forced to admit that in terms of pure artistry and visuals, Sakamoto Days fights are better than JJK's. I think you wouldn't like anything else more about it. Don't get me wrong. But in terms of just how these fights are drawn, I think even you would have to admit that.
I also really like cool people doing cool things.
Yeah.
And it seems like the whole cast in Sakamoto Days
That's
is
all
just
it is, bro.
fucking
That's, that's all
like,
it is,
for no
bro.
reason.
That's somebody opened a fucking door by stabbing it with their sword. Like, what do we do? Maybe that doesn't hit for anybody besides me. Maybe you're not really locking in mentally, bro.
No, that.
Let me show you, bro.
Wait, Ronan.
What
I've heard you talk about how I think it was Sakamoto that swung his sniper rifle to shoot a curved bullet.
Oh my god!
And
Hold on,
then
no,
you
no,
talk about
Yeah.
somebody opening a door with
no,
a
you
sword.
don't get it. You don't get it, bro. You don't understand. Nah, now I gotta actually. Let's see. Let me.
I
Just pull
think
up
You're
it
not
was-
gonna spoil me, no.
No, I'm just gonna look up Sakamoto Days fights in general. You're just gonna see a bunch of double page spreads and shit.
Another
I'm
one of
not.
the cool things, like cool factors that I saw on Twitter, I think it was Landa. Something about like using fishing line.
Oh my god. Bro fished a car. A grid was broken, right? The car was coming over. It was about to fall in. Bro swung the fishing line, clipped it on the car, and then just brought it over to body somebody. Insane. Also, this old man right here, lock the fuck in. He's got a sword. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh god.
Bro, look, okay. No, you
Woo.
see, you joke about this, right? You joke about this. This isn't a spoiler tester. You can look at this, bum. All right. This right here, if you look at this and you're like, oh, that's boring. How should I say?
I
this
just
politely?
hate Sakamoto's design when he's like an old fat man. That shit is
Interesting, bro. I don't know if you can say that. But
Do you like that design?
yes.
Why?
It looks good. It looks cool. What do you want me to say?
Like
bro?
when he's an old fat man?
Jesus, yeah. Bro, do you like the way Jiraiya looks?
No, I actually despise
Wow.
Jiraiya.
No, I
What?
just
I
said
really
design.
don't like Jiraiya.
Jesus, bro. What? You know what? Fair, bro. I guess I could see why you don't like Sakamoto. Bro said old people? Not in my manga.
Jiraiya's not even fat though.
I didn't say the word fat at all. I just said old, bro. I said
Why would
old
you
people
compare-
not in my manga because that's
Yeah,
half of the
okay.
comparison. The old part,
Mhm.
So
That's
it was an
insane.
old man that opened the door. Oh, wait a minute.
bro. This shit.
Wait a minute. Wait,
Lock in.
hang on.
Lock in, bro.
Yeah, I'm leaving the computer screen.
Bro, lock
Continue
in.
to show it off, but if I'm gonna see it, I want to see it raw, like in my raw experience of the manga.
All right, bro. Then read it already, bro. That's
How
what I'm
about you
saying.
read Hitman Reborn?
I tried, bro. How about this? You read 70 chapters of Sakamoto Days, like I did with Hitman Reborn, and then we'll talk again. We'll reconvene.
that's
Hating
easy.
By
on
the way-
hating on the elderly. Yeah, that's crazy.
By the way, Mikey, I totally see what you mean by the shading in the picture. That
Yeah.
that
Yeah, there's
goes
a
hard.
drawing that he does. It's just in all pencil. So hard. No inking, just pencil. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, Sakamoto
Well-
Days really good. I think it's like an 8 out of 10. It's pretty solid. Now we have 2 more series. We'll get the one that is obviously we care about the least. Well, I think we care about the least. How are y'all feeling about My Hero Academia? How you feeling it stacks up, guys? What's the climate like? What y'all thinking?
I really like the last chapter. I don't want to talk about MHA as a whole because I don't have much good or bad to say. But I will say that the last chapter, because it included Endeavor and his wife, the vibe it gave me was very much power couple. That chapter was great. And it's been a while since there was great chapters because All For One is just all over my screen 24/7. I'm so sick of him.
Bro said last chapter and then peered into the future. I'm so sick. That's so
Wait,
funny,
what?
bro. For me it says new My Hero chapter comes out in 3 days.
No, did you not see the one from last week?
The one from last week is when All Might pulls up in the mech.
No, you missed the whole chapter, brother.
Hey, bro, check this for me real quick. Let me know. Lock in with me.
Hold on, I'm about to walk back to my. That's why I was surprised you and Creams didn't stream on Sunday. There was a new Black Clover and MHA.
Hey, bro. What?
What?
First of all, I'm not getting out of bed to talk about My Hero and Black Clover exclusively. I just can't. Will not.
Getting out of bed at 6 p.m.
Yeah, bro, not happening. Bro, don't
Okay.
don't you make fun of my sleep schedule? All right, hold on. You judging me? So what if I get out in the afternoon? All right, what about it? What about it? All right, I'm a night owl.
Okay.
Nah, but from what My Hero's cool. I guess My Hero's cool. There's a lot I don't like, but I think there's more that I like in general.
Very mid. Very mid, I'll say that. This war thing, it's just like with Black Clover, how goodness. Tabata, whatever Horikoshi, he's able to start off strong and even have a strong middle, in my opinion, but
this ending is not cooking.
I haven't seen Bakugo, and it's not like, it's just I feel like there's too many plot threads going on right now. It's almost like a similar problem to what Naruto's war had, where just all over the place all the time. And I don't.
I wonder if
appreciate
it'll
that.
make more sense like on a reread in its totality, because
Maybe.
that's kind
Probably.
of
That's
like
what Mikey asked early in stream. Like the
Oh,
war
yeah.
apparently was a war zone, no pun intended, I guess, weekly. But like reading it and like a binge, it makes it a lot more coherent and makes sense for people.
Johnny, I'm not sure if you're talking to me, but yes, they're on break this week, but last week there was a chapter for MHA and BC.
Maybe TCB, but Golden Week was last week for Viz. Yeah. Let's see. MHA was never bad, but it rarely gets great. I mean, MHA. So here's how I feel. MHA is for the most part good, and then it has 2, maybe 3 fantastic arcs, and then it goes back down. Maybe it's the high. No, we've actually been in a low for a while. Never mind. I lied to y'all.
Yeah, Bakugo has been gone for quite some time. I agree.
Nobody cares about that.
Nobody
He's in a
cares about
casket.
that.
He's dead. Nobody's mentioned
Yeah,
him, bro.
okay.
You want to know why? Not important. Get him out of
Because
here.
he hasn't been on screen.
Hey, bro, listen. All I'm saying is motherfuckers don't need to be on screen to be mentioned. Gojo was mentioned every chapter. All right, this is a little bit of an exaggeration.
Don't
but
compare Gojo to that garbage.
Bakubam.
Good God.
Yeah. Got him.
Everyone is that garbage compared to Gojo.
Gojo not even top 3 in his series, but I'm gonna let you cook.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Oh boy.
Gojo is not top 3 in his series. You need me to say it again?
Uh-oh.
No, I don't need you to say your
Yeah.
wrong opinion again.
It
That
goes
one twice is
Mahito.
enough.
Mahito, Megami. No, I'm joking.
And crazy
Yeah.
how all your favorite characters are dead, like all of them.
Oh, Yuji's still alive.
He's
Hang
not your
on, did
favorite
you just put
character.
Mahito over Megami?
Yes. When I put Mahito on the list twice, yeah. So take that ranking with a slight grain of salt, please. But yeah, my top 3 would be Megami, Mahito, Yuji. Those are my 3 favorite characters in JJK.
What?
Unfortunately, because Tessero likes Yuji, I have to
Oh,
slander
you
him
said
a lot.
Megami.
Yeah, Megami, Mahito, Yuji.
I thought you left out Megami for a second and put Yuji in there. My brain broke. Like, this guy has to be trolling.
Yeah, Gojo not top 3. Yeah, Gojo top 4. Listen, I'll allow him to get into the top 4 for some
Gojo
people.
is top 3 in his series.
No, bro. Listen, Mahito better.
Like, Ronin is
Yuji
not
better,
he's
Megami
not
better.
wrong a lot. He's not wrong a lot, guys. But goddamn, that Gojo not being in the top 3, that is very
Mahito, he
wrong.
was special. Listen, can I say something? Can I speak from the heart for a second? And listen, you can boo me, you can throw your tomatoes, whatever. I know this is very personal to me, all right? This isn't a take I'm saying you got to agree with. If Mahito came back, JJK would be... Okay, no, I'm about to say something even crazier. My opinion changed. I want Mahito to come back more than I want Nobara to come back.
That's not even a hot take, bro. What the hell?
No, look at Mikey's about to freak out. As soon as he hears what I just said, he's about to fucking flip out. Bro, I want Mahito was special. Okay, tell me if you
More
guys
special
disagree.
than Nobara, yes.
All right, bro. Yeah,
not a high bar.
Chill on the bar. Relax. Chill. Listen, what I'm saying is there is no antagonist in JJK that is even touching Mahito's presence, if I may. Sukuna, yeah, you cool or whatever, but you're not Mahito, right? Kenjaku, yeah, you cool or whatever, but you're not touching Mahito. Geto, I was about to really cook him, but that's not even really fair. Like, Geto's cool, but like, you're not Mahito or whatever. And then Toji, you cool, you dope, you actually really fucking cool, but like, you're not Mahito. It's just what it is, bro. Nobody, bro, Mahito's different. He's just different, bro. What you want me to do?
I don't think anyone disagrees. Well, I don't know how Liv feels about villains, but I don't disagree with you.
In all honesty, like when he showed up to B5F in Shibuya, hopped off the train with all of his transfigured humans, and the first thing he did was go straight at Gojo's face just to see if he could hit him for fun.
Bro.
Like, what?
So
who are
cool,
you?
So
not him. Tell you that much.
Bro said Mahito is no setup for him to come back, though. It's not. No. Listen, I'm not saying Mahito's going to come back. I'm not saying that shit at all. I'm saying if you let me say something to Gege, right? It's like, all right, one person. Hey, Ronan, who you want to come back, Mahito or Nobara? I'm picking Mahito every time. I'm comfortable with that. Like, it's not even a question, bro.
Yeah, that's okay.
And it's like, listen, I understand the difference, bro. Mahito
Wait, Liv, how do you feel about that? Between if one could come back and the other didn't.
If Nobara doesn't come back, then all my theories are shot. So
Nobara gotta come back. I need that.
I need that structural element, yeah. But that said, maybe Idle Transfiguration could do what Resonance can do. I might be able to use him.
All I'm saying, bro, Mahito would have been folded. Beat he a W villain.
Nah, you have to think about it, cause like, okay.
And we talking about
Kenjaku?
Nobara, not? Hello? sorry. Just what did we forget who? Never mind. Let me relax. Let me pull back. Let me chill. Go ahead.
If Kenjaku infuses Mahito, or like, you know, the curse that he gathered or whatever, if he didn't expend him in Uzumaki, then that's like Kenjaku infused Mahito out here running around in the Culling games. That's scarier than a cockroach. That's big and that's bad, and that might that might look at like the Tengen blob and look like, oh, I can do one of those. I can totally make that. Just give me a few humans real quick.
Okay. So I'm seeing some interesting shit in chat, right? I'm gonna say this, right? Sukuna and Mahito's body would make me violently throw up. I'm so serious,
bro. No, I don't like that.
No, bro. Do you understand what that? You heard my top 3, right? Sukuna's not just gonna body hop from my top 3 like that, bro. It's just not happening. We can't let that happen. I'm so fucking serious. Bro, that would.
Did somebody say that in chat?
Yeah, somebody said that in chat.
Sounds like an awful idea to me.
I would lose it, bro. That, like, there are certain, like, I say this all the time. There are certain things in JJK that cannot, under any circumstances, happen, and I will actually just fucking snap. Like, Kashima getting one shot by Sukuna, that'll make me just snap. My sanity, gone, right? Certain shit like that can't happen. And Mahito coming back only to, and there's no reason it would happen, right? But Mahito coming back to be a vessel for Sukuna, snap, gone. I lose it. It's all over. Also,
like in a good way or a bad way?
Bad way. Like I would never recover. I'd go into a comatose state, bro. I'm gone. I'm out of here. And for all the people being like Mahito would get blitzed, bro. Listen, first of all, we're talking about 2 characters, right? We're talking about Nobara Kugasaki, the person that Mahito put in a pack, right? And then we're talking about Mahito, bro.
Hey, you gotta watch your mouth, bro. Like Mahito's cool, but Nobara's cool too.
You just said being better than Nobara is not a high bar to clear.
It's not.
Don't talk
more
to me
special.
like this, bro.
I said
this is crazy.
Being more special than Nobara is not. It's not a high bar, but that doesn't mean like
listen. I'm not shitting on Nobara. First of all, she was weak when she died, right? Died in quotations, right? Relative to everybody else in the verse, right? Cool. So was Mahito. But I say this all the time. People in JJK could just snap their fingers, right? Oh shit, I realized something different about myself. And they're back in the game, bro. I mean, a lot of people do it. Maki did it twice. Gojo did it, right? Like, this shit just happens, bro. Megami did it. Like, these motherfuckers Yuji did it, right? Like, it's literally just lock in and you're good. You're telling me Mahito can't lock in? Yeah, you're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking more to chat than you guys. You guys haven't really hit anything that opposes that.
God,
Look.
Mikey just got me torn though, because I feel like I need to defend Nobara, but I also at the same time want to say
Defend
who
her.
got more black flashes out of Yuji.
Bro, listen, bro.
Defend her because
you don't
we
want to bring
need.
up a black flash, bro. You don't want to bring up the black flash. That's all I'm gonna say. The sparks of black, don't bring those into the conversation.
Wait, why?
Nobara got 1. How many did Mahito get? More than 1. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
How many did Megami get?
Hey, bro. Who talking about Megami right now? I will block you with the quickness, all right? You chill the fuck
Wait,
out.
wait, hold on, hold
How
on,
many
hold on.
domains has Nobara shown?
Zero.
I thought
Neither has Megami.
How many colonies was Nobara in? Ooh, none.
Oh boy.
Ugh, how many
He could be in all of
How
them,
many
bro.
Shibuya incidents did she survive? Ooh.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Yikes! Wow, that's crazy. That's
Hey, all I'm gonna
unfortunate,
say is
bro.
both Nobara and Megami were put in a suspended state of death. Both of them.
No, we know where Megami's body is. We don't know where Nobara's is.
No, I'm just saying it's stated he was
Bro.
put in a suspended state of death.
Bro, Nobara could be in a furnace getting cremated for all we know, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Anyways, Yuji needs his bestie back.
Yeah, Megami's coming back soon, bro. That's all I'm saying.
That's not his bestie. Nobara's his bestie.
Bro, replace Nobara with Angel in 3 days. Chill out.
Oh my
Relax.
god, you chill out.
Yeah, it took like a half of a walk. Down the
He was like,
alleyway.
I don't want to replace Nobara. 3 seconds later, he's buddy with Angel. Yeah, I know your game, Yuji. You're not locked in.
Yuji ain't like that.
I'll say this. Oh, let me paint a picture for you, right? Nobara died, quote unquote. Yuji cried. Megami died, quote unquote. Yuji just fucking beefed up, took steroids, decided to punch Sukuna in his goddamn face. That's the difference.
There's the reason Nobara has to come back then. Thank you for that. That's the reason then.
What?
Because, like, Yuji is clearly willing to take on whatever curses necessary at this current juncture in order to whoop the shit out of Sukuna. So he's going to have to become a little bit of a trauma curse himself, right? The curse he becomes is probably going to have a little bit of trouble coming back from the brink. Maybe finding out Nobara's still kicking, unbrinks him.
Unbreaks him.
I said words.
I'd rather Toto come back for that, if I may.
Oh, sweet.
Toto, the useless. Oh my
You're
god,
talking
don't even
about-
give me.
You're talking about useless, bro, and I'm telling you.
My
you can't
eyes are in the
talk
back of
about
my head,
use.
Ronan.
Bro, Nobara. Oh my god, bro. Nobara was
The-
getting chin checked by Haruta, bro. Don't talk
Chin
about
checked.
useless to me. Don't talk about useless. Like, if you want to say she's a better character, you have a better ground. you have better
Nobara
grounds to
was
stand on
pivotal
than fucking.
in defeating Mahito.
And Toto wasn't. Toto wasn't. Was
No,
Toto?
no, he was. He
Okay.
was. He was.
And
They both.
Who was there for that last attack? Was it Nobara's dumbass or Toto? It was
Toto.
our Toto. That's what I'm saying. So listen, don't call her useless when this motherfucker clocked out early. Toto was pulling overtime shifts to help Yuji's.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a curse technique anymore. If
Guess what?
Nobara comes
Nobara
back,
doesn't have a
she's gonna.
face. She's gone. She's dead. She's done.
You know what?
Reduce
She's
to
still gonna look.
ashes.
She's still gonna.
I
She's
didn't know
still
you
gonna be
looked at
killing
women's
it.
faces.
Reduce to ashes. Listen, bro.
She's
You're
still gonna
making-
be killing
you're
it in
making
terms
me
of a design.
slander-
So
you're still
that's
making,
all
You're
right.
making me slander Nobara, and I don't want to, but it's crazy to talk about uselessness and like,
No, you're
fucking-
doing this because you want. to.
No,
You
bro. No,
motherfucker.
bro. Listen.
Don't
this
turn
hurts-
the blame on
hurts-
me.
This hurts me more than it hurts you.
No,
and
it doesn't
Nobara,
hurt
bro.
you. These are your true feelings.
Calling someone useless and then bringing up Nobara is disgusting work. Repulsive.
Toji doesn't have his curse technique. Or I said Toji.
Yeah, nah. Get him out of here, bro. Doesn't know his
The other
characters.
T name.
Holy shit.
Nah, bro.
The other
bro.
T name.
Yeah, nah, bro. Mm-mm.
I can't. Why would you want? What is Toto gonna do if he comes back?
He's gonna be a goat, bro. We already seen
Well,
him.
how?
Bro, he's gonna clap his hands. What the hell? A clap is an acclamation of the soul. You ever heard about that? Yeah, nah,
He
you're not
said
locked
his
in.
technique is useless.
Yeah.
He's gonna pick up snapping.
Yeah. That's what
That'd
I'm
be
saying,
cool.
bro. That's what I'm saying. And also, we know he's fucking lying because he did the technique against Naruto with only one hand.
No, he tricked him.
He
Until
literally,
his locket broke.
he literally
Oh.
used fucking Boogie Woogie with one hand.
Yeah,
Until
but that's
his
not
locket
practical.
Hey, listen, bro. When you got a bunch of support people versus 3 antagonists, you can clap all you want, bro. That's all I'm saying. Toto's got help. And hey, you ever heard of this thing called reverse curse technique? Me too.
No, not when your arm is gone.
Bro,
Look at
hey, Hikari's arm is back. Hello?
he was carrying his arm.
Mahito attacks the soul.
Toto cut his hand
Right.
off. That has nothing to do with auto transfiguration. He cut it off like the damage is his hand being cut off by himself, so
Yeah, but
definitely
where's
doable.
is his arm even a thing anymore? Is it even an arm?
Is his arm even a thing? But what are you talking
It,
about?
it got transfigured. Like the soul of his arm got transfigured. Is it even an arm
It was
anymore?
enough to kill his curse technique.
Clearly not. He used the technique. He used it after the hand gone thing. He uses
Hey,
his
but
technique.
it did eventually die.
Oh my god, bro. I don't know why we're taking it super literally when we have like a literal showing that is to the opposite of what
Toto
says.
has hands still. No, he doesn't. He has a hand.
Alright, bro.
Does not have
the-
hands.
Chill
So
out,
at what
bro.
point-
Don't talk about Toto like that, bro. I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get angry. Nah, but what were you gonna say, Liv?
At what point are we assuming that his curse technique dies then?
He's saying it's dead because he doesn't think it's practical anymore, right? I don't think he literally cannot use it in the same way he did against Mahito. I think he's more speaking towards Tessero's point and saying that having to use somebody else's hand to clap is impractical in battle, right? But I don't think it literally does not function anymore because he does it like the only condition that changes between Toto with his technique alive and Toto with his technique dead is the fact that he loses his hand. But we see Toto with one hand use Boogie Woogie, right?
Why are you going to bat for mid, bro?
Calling Toto mid is disgusting, bro.
Oh my god.
Pick Nobara's corpse up. Talk to me later.
Hey, I don't think Yuji would appreciate you calling Toto mid either.
Yeah,
Well, Yuji's just gonna have to get over something
Get
because
Nobara
that's how it's
outta
gonna
here.
be.
and you're just gonna have to get over Mahito coming back. And I said I don't think that's actually gonna happen. But I'd rather Mahito come back. I don't know.
Okay, let's be honest, Ronan. Tell me Nobara's like the range of her abilities wouldn't be interesting as fuck to see if she comes back.
I think range is a good word to use there.
And
Actually.
Mahito's wouldn't. That's all I'm gonna say. I think.
No,
Yeah, you're insane. Okay.
they wouldn't be. I think
If
we
she
saw like
comes-
the extent.
Hey, bro. Hey, Mahito literally disagrees, but I'm gonna let you cook.
Yeah, he's dead. Who cares?
And so is Nobara. We're on even footing there. But yeah. Anywho. Yeah,
Wait, is
bro.
it? That's actually true though. We have as much confirmation that Mahito is utterly dead as we do that Nobara is utterly dead.
Yep.
That's interesting.
But Mahito got turned into a pet. Who had a worse
So did
fate?
Tengen, but Tengen's hanging around.
Let's not even talk about that.
Nobara
that
turned
thing.
into a body bag, bro. What you talking about? Hello? Nah, that's
No.
crazy.
Anyways,
How did we
enough
get here, bro?
about Nobara, because she's coming back. I'm declaring that right now. She's coming back.
Yeah,
And
bro. Nobody
she's
disagrees
coming
that
back.
She's coming back. I would just rather Mahito come back.
Okay.
Like, listen, at all seriousness, right? Yeah, is Nobara coming back? Sure. Would I rather Mahito? Also sure. Those things aren't mutually exclusive. And we'll say 75% of the slander I said was fake. 25% of that.
Let
came
me
from
ask you
heart.
something.
All right.
Do you
bet.
think Mahito has a place when Gojo's around?
What do you
Like
mean?
in this
What do you mean?
specific,
What do you mean?
like in this specific scenario where I would assume the battle's kind of gonna be like they all meet at one big area
Mhm.
and they like 3 versus 10 or whatever, however many is on the other side. Does Mahito really have a place, bro?
In terms of power, is that what you're getting at?
Yeah.
He is, in terms of, if you're talking about what we've seen last, which I'm assuming that's what we're basing it off of, he is significantly more of a place than Nobara. Yes.
No, not the Nobara. I just mean
generally.
Just
I think
yeah.
I think he could be stronger. And I also think Mahito is still a problem for like not the special grade characters, personally. Right?
He's got
because-
soul juju.
Because so sure, right? Yuji's gotten significantly stronger since his last fight with Mahito, but he's also lost like a major defense that he had, right? Which is Yuji will just get transfigured. His soul will just get transfigured like everybody else's, as far as we know, because Sukun is not there anymore. And I mean, you look at like a bunch of the other stragglers, I'll to politely call them, and I think Mahito could definitely, even if we look at him at his last point of strength, would have a place, right? He's not gonna fucking like, unless he gets stronger, obviously, he's not gonna be out here bodying Gojo. Duh, nobody.
Look,
really
let me
is.
clarify. Because the chat, and I even think you're misunderstanding me. I'm not asking who does he beat in a 1v1. I'm asking, in a team that includes Gojo, does Mahito have a place to fight at all?
Yes.
Because out out of the three, Sukuna, Kinjaku, and Mahito, you would agree Mahito's the weakest, right?
Yeah.
And Gojo brushed off Kinjaku like a fly. Does
Uh-huh.
Mahito really have a place
If
in
there's
front
a
of
place
Gojo?
Gojo's not
for
fighting
Rame.
multiple people. It's just not happening.
He would just kill him
He's just-
instantly.
He
Well, I guess he
literally
can't
can't.
kill him.
He can't. It is an impossibility for him. So what's gonna happen, right? Is Sukuna and him are gonna be even, like in the scenario that the Mahito's even there, right? And then Gojo can't do anything else. They're just gonna be locked in a 1v1. Like
They have so the I'm just saying
then
like
he's gonna be fighting Kinjaku, bro. They're probably gonna have to jump Kinjaku.
I don't want to get into scaling. Please. Let's talk about the actual manga. I'm sorry. I almost derailed into autism.
I was like, can you give me 5 feats that show Mahito would be able to react to these characters? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What am I thinking? What happened? Where am I? Okay. Let's see. Jujutsu Kaisen is the last series, so I think we kind of been talking about that one. What do you guys think of it as narratively, though? How do you guys think it stacks up to everything else?
There's a story, isn't there?
Yeah, true. Story and characters.
So, story, it is miles above everything else here.
Insane. Jesus.
I'm sorry. I'm not, actually, at
I
all.
just want to make sure you mean everything, and that's just not like a figure of speech.
Yeah, I have JJK's story over all that.
Is Hell's Paradise even a close second?
It can wave to it,
Oh
probably.
Lord.
She said
Yeah.
maybe if it
That's
fights
crazy.
hard, it can be a close second. That's nuts.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, you continue. Sorry.
And it's not okay. A lot of it is because I've researched a lot about Jujutsu Kaisen. So at the end of the day, there's like Buddhist intricacies going on that I have very, very much acquainted myself with. And so it feels like home in a way that, say, like the Tao is going to be a Tibetan Buddhism thing. I don't know as much about the Tao as I do like Shingon and Zen Buddhism. I just don't. So
I don't know about either, so, you know.
so,
You just like me
So-
for I guess.
and a lot of the histories too in Hell's Paradise are like Chinese in origin or from Tibet. And then a lot of the things in JJK, even the imported curses are going to be Hindu, and I'm more comfortable with that too. So the story hits for me in ways simply because of what I know already, because of what I'm bringing to the table with it.
Fair. And real quick, Noam just actually brought up a really good contender. Thank you for the 5.
What?
And, he said Fairy Tail tops all of these series, let's be real. And I agree. I didn't include it just because it's not really fair. It's also not new gen, but it's also really not fair to compare. But yeah, Fairy Tail better.
No, hold on. No, refund your $5 and then let me hear Ronan say that one more time.
Oh no. Oh no. Mm-mm.
Oh, no.
Yeah, let's see. For JJK, I mean, I think fight choreography, it's top tier. It's probably like second to Sakamoto Days for me. Antagonist, I think it probably clears the list. I think that's probably one of the things I can confidently say. Overall, though, probably not. The no up thing just
Like number one?
Yeah, no. In terms of being number one, no. It's not my number
Yeah,
one.
I don't.
It falls short in aspects that I don't think other series do. So it's like it's not artistically the best. Like outside of fights, it's not even for me really a top 3 contender art wise. Like I have Blue Lock, Call of the Night, Sakamoto Days, Chojin X, My Hero. My Hero I don't know. Whatever. I just named 4 series. Whatever. They're mainly above JJK art wise. Characters and like cast outside of antagonist, I prefer Blue Locks, to be honest. Hell's Paradise is at least competitive. I like Call and I has a pretty good vibe for me. That really gets me. Let's see.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Yeah. M3D, thank you for the 2. Ronin Operator Spittin'. Fairy Tail Sweep. Yeah, you get it, bro. Fairy Tail better. I just didn't bring it up because I was like, bro, why? Like, why would we do that? It's just not really fair to all of the manga. So, that's why. But, yeah. So, yeah, Blue Lock, Hell's Paradise. No, I don't like Hell's Paradise more than JJK, though. But I'd probably put Blue Lock over it. I'd put Mob Psycho over it. Mob Psycho, the only thing it's inferior in, I think, outside of like manga art specifically, is antagonists. Outside of that, like I'll take Mob over UG.
Did you finish Mob Psycho's third season?
Yeah.
I never talked to you about that.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, it was really good.
Okay.
Yep. JJK's art is rough, fair enough. So I really like it. Like it being rough is not a problem for me. It's just it's competitive with a lot of really good artistic series. You know what I mean? It's not that JJK is not top 3 or top 5 or whatever it is. Because it's bad. It's just in competition with series that I think are artistically very dominant, I guess would be the word. So yeah, like Mob Psycho, I think kind of clears. Like I'll take Mob over UG 35 times out of 10. And then Blue Lock kind of fills that same thing. Maybe I could be swayed to like move Call of the Night out because that could be recency bias, to be honest. Like, and maybe put JJK as like a 3rd slot here. I could be convinced one way or another. But
wait, what was your third? Remember when I guessed your top 3? What was the third one?
Blue Lock, Call of the Night, Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho's not even on the list. How could I have gotten that? I feel gypped, bro.
Bro, didn't I tell you that the only one we added at the beginning of stream was Mob Psycho? And then
No.
Okay, bro. Now you
at least I don't remember you saying that. You probably did, but I don't remember you saying that.
You did, bro, but
it was rigged from the start, though. So otherwise, I would have gotten that correct. If I saw Mob Psycho on the list, I would have picked Mob Psycho.
Fair enough. Yeah, Blue Lock and JJK are neck and neck. I can see that. I like Blue Lock more. Like, so the thing where Blue Lock gets it for me is there is not really a point in the there are not moments in the series where I can put it. I'm like, dude, this structurally, or like I don't like this, or like I'm not a fan. I'm not going to, because I know Liv will get her straw doll and wreak havoc on me or whatever, like try to fucking kill me from afar, right? So I'll be vague.
Like her synergy detonate nearby.
Listen, all I'll say is this, right? Generally speaking, JJK is more, and it doesn't have a lot of inconsistencies, but it is more inconsistent than Blue Lock. Like Blue Lock has no points in the series where I'm like, fuck, I just don't really care for that. That portion of the manga doesn't really hit for me. JJK does to some extent, so Blue Lock better. Blue Lock and Mob Psycho are my picks though, personally. Those are my top 2. My fucking dynamic duo. Let's see. Devil's Arrow, thank you for the 5. Chainsaw Man made me feel things JJK hasn't. I have more investment in Denji and Asa than most casts. Chainsaw Man over JJK, unless Miwa actually pops off. Miwa popping off.
Wait. Hold on.
What up?
How can you bring up characters like Denji and Asa, and then your comparison in JJK is Miwa?
No, he's saying that Miwa popping off would be that hype for him.
That is why. Like the meme has been taken too far.
No, it hasn't, bro. I would argue that it hasn't been taken far enough.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Tiberius, thank you for the 2. Y'all read Ragnar Crimson? I have. It's really good. I didn't put it on here. It was just I didn't want to like bog down the list with series that I know these 2 haven't read. Unless I'm wrong and you guys have read it, but it's really good. I'm gonna probably put it in a video, one of the videos that I think, not JJK related, hoping it does well or whatever. But it's a really good manga for like action. It's a pretty good revenge story. It's sick. I like it. It is the better fantasy manga than another one that we've talked about. I'll just leave it like that. I didn't. No, hold on. I'm chill. It's just a magic manga, if you will. Anyways, let's see. Yuha the Almighty, thank you for gracing me with your presence. First of all, I appreciate that, and thank you for the 10. All right, so should I catch up to JJK now or wait until the 2nd season comes out and is finished? Ooh. I think Mappa's gonna pop off.
Wait. Yeah, just wait.
If you finish the season 2, and then you can probably pick up the manga from there. You'll have more shit to read, and Mappa's gonna do its thing. I feel like I think Mappa's
gonna pop off. Oh my god, I'm so ready for it.
Mappa's gonna cook. Have y'all read Mushoku Tensei? Oh, don't get this motherfucker started, bro.
Who is this motherfucker?
You.
You're talking about me?
Yeah, you.
And no, I have not read it. I watched it. It has its flaws. I don't like some of the weird tropes. I don't like it, and I won't defend it. But outside of that, it's good. It's damn good.
Okay. I'll let you cook. Gojo versus will make me vibrate. Vibrate is crazy, bro.
What does that mean? Make you vibrate.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Is that what you said?
No, that's what the chat said.
Oh, like, bro, what? Are these your true feelings?
Hey, bro, don't try to be calling me out, bro. I know how you get about Gojo. Relax, bro.
Oh yeah,
we
we can talk about Gojo for hours.
yeah, nah, bro. You're an interesting guy. You said that like Shido talks about Sai. That's how I'll say it.
Yup.
No, I did not say that. Like,
You definitely were kicking your feet, laying on your bed. We can talk about Gojo for hours. Yeah, nah,
well,
bro.
let me just say this. Let me just say this, because I don't want people to think I'm like crazy. All those like figurines that are made of characters in unruly situations, I do not partake in that. I'll just say that much and leave it at that. 'Cause I know some people they know what I'm talking about.
Jesus. You talking about a jar?
What does that mean?
Never mind. Okay, let's see. How do you rate the Dark Trio? JJK, no, JJK.
A jar.
Fuck. JJK. Fuck. Hell's Paradise, Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise. Fuck. No. JJK, Hell's Paradise, Chainsaw Man. Hell's Paradise and Chainsaw Man, as you could tell from me fucking struggling, are very close. I'm not mad if somebody has one over the other. Yeah. A jar. Listen.
What does that mean? Why did you just say it again?
No, someone in chat mentioned it, bro. Ronan knows about that jar. Well, listen.
What does that mean, jar?
Don't say. Hold on, bro. Don't say that like Don't say that like I'm one of them, bro. I've seen the meme. I've seen the joke.
A jar.
Listen, bro. I'll tell you about it.
Like, are you talking about Just a Robot?
No, bro. Listen.
Huh?
Calm down.
Got a jar.
It's okay, bro. I'll let you. No, I don't. I don't got a jar, guys. Do not put that on me. That's not who I am, bro. All right, relax. Yeah. Whew. Anyways, yeah. So Tessera, what is your pick for number 1 and 2, or like your top series?
Let me look at this list one more time. One second.
Okay. Yeah.
I like how I'm just excluded from this conversation because it's just
JJK.
Wait, are you talking about the jar? A jar stuff?
No, we're not talking about jar stuff. No.
Oh,
What are your top two?
no.
What are your top 2 new gens on the list?
Wait, let Liv go first.
Liv said it's just JJK and nothing else. Like she went first and then she didn't partake. She said JJK. That's it. Nothing else. Unless you have something. I thought that was your actual answer. Like, I thought you were saying there's no point in...
It is my answer. Blue Lock... See, okay, this is the reason I can't compare the two, because Blue Lock is formulaic writing. Like, the reason that you feel like it never misses is because it rotates the same cycle of hype. That's how it does it. It's like an algorithm. It's perfect.
This is
and
the first time
I'm all for that. I'm absolutely all for that. But, like, how many walls are there on the Blue Lock stratum?
4?
We never see outside of those walls.
Yeah,
that is literally every single flashback.
Hardly.
We go outside.
But
do you?
That's just the center of the stratum, and that's where the games happen. And it's just because it's a convertible and it's got a drop top.
Oh no, I mean when they like go
Drop
like after the U20 game. I was poking fun at like
They
that little thing where they leave.
Aww. Gagamaru goes and fights a bear in the woods. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, like, hey, bro, JJK never leaves the Earth, you know? Like, we never see outside of that.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Where'd that black hole go? I'm not going to bring up black holes right now. I'm really not going to bring up black holes. But I just like the idea of, being able to wander around to different colonies that are going to have different things to look at in the backs of panels.
Hey, fair. You're a Blame fan. I understand you and your you and your need to explore or whatever. Me personally, give me characters. I've said this before. I've gone on record. You could probably somebody could write a manga about 2 characters just having a conversation in a room and they never leave. And if the characters are written well, I could think that's peak. I don't need a world. Fuck a world, bro. Like, give me characters. Give me good characters. And that's why that may show off the differences. That's what I care about more than anything. Like I'll ignore a world for good characters, or I'll ignore bad characters even if it has a good world. It's kind of how I feel.
Ronan about to get quiet when Yuji fights Sukuna in heaven. I don't know what that means, but
You're funny.
I don't like it.
Yeah, bro. Listen, maybe I will.
But yeah, my top two are that's a tough one. That is a tough one. I'm not gonna even say Boruto is better than Jujutsu Kaisen or Blue Lock because I don't think it is. But well, I guess that's my answer. Blue Lock
Boruto?
and Jujutsu
Oh,
Kaisen.
okay. I thought you were about to say. I'm not about to say it's better, but I like it more. And I was about to be like, bro, don't do this. I
That
need
doesn't
chat.
even make sense.
I need chat to. What?
I'm not gonna say it's better, but weren't you like making an argument at one point in time that better equals you liking it more?
Bro, that was like old me. I'm different now. What?
Oh, do you not think that anymore?
I mean, it's just a little bit more nuanced, but I generally hold the same opinion. If I like something, it's good. But I think that because it's me, though. Like, my taste is correct, if that makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah. It's good. It doesn't apply to everybody, actually. It's just me. It's just like, oh, if I like it, it's good. But if you liking it, nah, you got to justify it, bro. You got to explain yourself. Give me an essay. Nah, but Boruto greater. Hey, bro. Hey, what's up, Axivon? Hey, bro, you got allies. Some people in here think Boruto's better, so, I mean, cook. How do you feel about Gachi Kuta? The art's really good. That's all I could tell you. I bet it'll be fun to watch, though.
Megumin. Why are you calling him that? That's
Yeah,
not
alright.
his name.
We got Yuji in the chat, bro. bro said, nah, bro, I'm gonna save him. Listen, I'm not gonna be quiet. Listen, if Megami does anything, like, honestly, not if. Anytime Megami does something, I'm hyped, bro. So Megami can get hit by a
Boruto was
brick.
in this conversation, Axie. This is all these unrulies. Just they could not keep it straight. When Boruto's brought up, it's like so everyone gets a not a trigger, a switch flipped in their body where they just act they
What,
just
we have a
act
compulsive
crazy.
need to hate it? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, exactly. A
Yeah,
compulsive
yeah,
need to
yeah.
hate it.
Yeah, bro, that's the sign of a good manga right there. When everybody talks about the series and then instantly thinks that they don't like it, that's how you know you got something good on your hands, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely.
Absolutely, bro. Hate Boruto more. You know what? That's what you're advocating for, right? We want more people to hate Boruto. That makes sense, bro. Lock in. I like you, Tessero. I like you. I like the way you think.
Hey, hold on 1 second.
Noop.
Noop said Megami is dead, guys. Please stop. You
I-
know what?
What?
I agree with you, Noah. You said some
Oh, for
crazy
fuck's
shit about Fairy Tail earlier, and I did not agree with that, but I think Megami is dead. I think he's dead. I think he's gone.
Hey, bro.
What? Like, actually? Like, do you genuinely think that we are never going to see Megami move his own 2 feet again?
Maybe in that, like, sunken place.
Listen, this is just about to be the greatest comeback of all time. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's going to have to be.
That's what it is.
Interesting.
It is what it is.
Maybe after the fight. Maybe after, like, after everything's said and done.
No.
Yeah.
Don't walk it back now. Don't walk it down. No, buddy. Stick to your guns. Stick to your convictions.
Okay, alright, he's dead.
Alright, bet. Let's see. You will hate Boruto if he comes back. Appreciate it. Let's see.
What?
No. That's the binding vow. If you're wrong, you have to hate Boruto. You have to denounce it.
Well, I guess he's gonna hop on Roblox and jump off a cliff.
Jesus. Bro said if I can't read Boruto, I don't want to be here. That's some commitment. That's nasty business. But like, I'll listen. I'll say this. W commitment, bro. W commitment.
Never left the hidden leaf, not once.
Yeah. Anywho, I think that's actually kind of it. You know, we've been streaming for just a short 3 hours, nothing too crazy or anything. But we kind of went through all the series that I planned to talk about, and we had some arguments along the way. I have some, drones pointed at your. No, I can't say that. In Minecraft. Nothing. Just look outside your window real quick. You're gonna see a red dot. Nah, but in any case, thank you to Liv and Tessero for joining me today, and thank you guys for all showing up and listening to us talk about a bunch of manga, which I guess is what you do on the channel anyways. But yeah, this is the first of hopefully many good streams. I'm going to start streaming, let's see, like once every Thursday at the bare minimum. Probably going to get into the swing of things with streaming first. Just try streaming weekly, and maybe if you guys like it, we pick up some steam. I might add like 2 streams a week or something like that, with one stream being more discussion based and the other being me like reading shit, because I have a feeling that me like reading One Piece and like slandering or having fun along the way just seems like a fun time. So if you guys are there for it, so am I. Appreciate you guys all coming through stream. Appreciate everybody that donated. Y'all mean a lot. If you guys want to say
Thanks
anything
for
before we
having
close
me.
out.
Big love, chat.
Yep. All right. We need more streams, and you will get them. The next one will be something. I don't know yet. I can't tell you. That's a week from now, bro. I can't think that far. But you guys will get another stream, and it will be hopefully entertaining. Yeah. In any case, YouTube link for the guest. You see, you think, bro. I like you, chat, as a collective. You help me think. Let me link. So I have Liv's channel linked in the description. You guys can go down there. If you, what the hell did I just do? If you guys want. But I'll also link your channel real quick. Or Liv, if you already have the link on hand or something.
Can I
like
link
a
my
business
channel?
card. Yeah, go ahead, man. Actually, no, I don't like you. No, I'm joking.
Oh.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
All right, guys. This is my channel. Come through, subscribe. Help me out.
Nice. Yeah. Help him out, bro. He's just a small YouTuber trying to make it big. It'd really help him out. But yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate you. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
See ya.
See ya.
And